rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's the #1 Chief Rocket Knicks Universe, your main man, Uncle Freezie, and welcome to the premiere Knicks in the Nighttime show, the Knicks at Night podcast. Y'all want this party started right? Y'all want this party started quickly, right? What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hello, 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 hello. Man, the New York Knicks beat the Toronto Raptors tonight. I am impressed. I'm impressed. Right? Let me prioritize a few things here. Let me add something here to the screen. I want to add something to the screen. Yeah, bear with me for a moment. Just going to add something to the screen here. All right, there we go. There we go. D Block is in the building. DSJ is in the building. Quiet Money is in the building. David L is in here. What's good, David L? Man, salute to the greatest borough that God ever created. Salute to the greatest borough that God ever created. Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York is in the building. Cowboy Bob is in here. Cowboy Bob, what's good, bro? I was just working on a intro for Cowboy Bob and for Mets and for King Ribby. See, King Ribby told me he was gonna send me the beat, man. I never got the beat. JJ, what's good, man? Salute to the Bronx, New York. Shout out to the greatest borough that God ever created, man. Brooklyn, New York. Salute to all my people. Salute to Staten Island. Salute to Manhattan. Salute to Mount Vernon, Yonkers. Salute to all the people of Queens, New York. Salute to the Bronx, New York. Salute to Jersey City. Salute, man, to Long Island. What's good? Cowboy Bob is in the building. Ooh, your mic sounds scratchy. Your mic sounds scratchy, bro.
How you doing, Unc? You good?
No, your mic. No, hey, your mic sounds scratchy.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Ooh, Cowboy Bob was coming in hot. I couldn't hardly hear. The son of the legend, Kerry Cox, is in the building. Anthony D is in the building. What's good, Anthony D? It's good to see Anthony D in the building. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I feel really good. I feel really good, man. I think Tom Thibodeau did his thing. I think this might be the best game Tom Thibodeau coached all season. Right? I went in thinking, you know, I went in thinking that I wasn't going to be too judgmental, but then let me see. There's Cowboy Bob right there. Hey man.
Sound better?
Yeah, that sound way better, bro. Good to have
Okay.
you back, bro.
My fault.
That other one, bro. We could ain't no way
Okay,
we
let
could
me
rock
let,
with
let
that
me
one.
just start off by saying this. Mama used to say, "Take your time, young man." Mama
Yeah,
used to say, "Ain't no rushing getting old." What do I mean by that? Changing up the rotation. It's working. If
right.
you notice, look at where Hart was. Most of the plays that Randall passed to Hart were the same plays he was running with Grimes. Why? Because Tibbs took out Grimes and kept Harden for majority of the second and third quarter,
Yeah.
and even early in the fourth. He trusted Hart. And then our little M80 went off. Everybody's, oh, DiVincenzo's back 7 for 9 at 3-point range. But we got flaws. So like Mitchell only getting 5 rebounds. First half, he gets 3. Um, Quickly was off. But nobody says nothing about that. All we talk about is Grimes, the ham sandwich. So now I'm good. I don't like I said. I want to hear what you got to say so we can have a conversation.
You ain't want to hear me.
Yeah, I do. My fault.
You ain't want to. No, you ain't want to hear me, man. Yeah, y'all. I'm thinking this is the best game that Tibbs coached all season. They were clear. I think Tom Thibodeau just flat out coached a rookie coach. It was Tom Thibodeau versus a rookie coach, and he won. It was Tom Thibodeau versus an inexperienced coaching staff, and Tom Thibodeau won. He did his thing tonight. Kerry Cox, you agree?
I think he switched up his game plan after the whole lawsuit. And RJ playing for Team Canada, and they winning, and they playing the highlight reel of it during the game when
Yeah.
RJ's playing against him, trying to start some type of stuff. So Tibbs was like, "Oh word, we about to go Voltron on your ass." Excuse my
Yeah,
language.
yeah, man. Yeah, DSJ says Grimes is trash. Time to admit the truth of this. No, DSJ. When I called that man a ham sandwich on draft night, when I called him a ham sandwich on draft night, DSJ, you were here. Kerry Cox, you were here. When I called Quentin Grimes a ham sandwich on draft night, Knicks fans were all over me. You a hate Uncle Freezie. I was like, man, no, the dude is just a ham sandwich. Manchild is in the building. Manchild says, I'm sleeping on a couch tonight. I spilled my drink on my wife celebrating Dante's 3. Yeah, you sleeping on the couch, bro.
I still say you got off easy because some chicks will put you in the doghouse. Like you ain't even in the house.
Yeah. Hey, JJ, nah, JJ, I'm with you. I'm RJ has been terrible, bro. RJ has been bad. His shooting is off.
Wait, what you say about RJ?
It's on the comment. It's what he said in the comment right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Don't be
yeah.
talking about the RJ hype now.
Yeah, man. RJ has been bad, bro. He's been bad. I've been watching and I hadn't been saying it, but since the Charlotte game, I was thinking maybe RJ need a break, man. Maybe you need to sit RJ down and let Josh Hart start. That's what I had been
Just
thinking
for a
since the
game or
Charlotte
two.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for a game or two. I agree with
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Because he
man.
doesn't look right since he got back. Like he had that one good game, and then it's like it looked like he's struggling. So I agree with that. I
And
was gonna say that
sometimes,
too. Yeah, go
and
ahead.
yeah, and sometimes you just need. Um, I don't know how to phrase it. I'll just say it like this. Sometimes you need a remotivation, something to motivate you all over again. And I think
Yeah,
benching RJ will get his head right. Yeah, yeah.
I can
Shot
see
Legacy
that.
in the building. T. Smith is in the building. Yeah, man.
I'd rather have him be taking a break so that in that way we can go ahead and figure out what our rotations are for down the stretch. Because, like I was saying, Brunson, I was wrong about that dude. Like, I'm even noticing like how the way Tibbs is playing us, like playing the guys. Everyone's available, and you can notice when Brunson is getting like 8 or 9 assists a night. That's
Right.
basically because he's passing it off at the right time and they're making the shots. But in this system, we had 3 guys give up 5 assists, and Mitchell only had 5 rebounds, and we still hit our goal of rebounds. We still had our goal of assists. We still had our goals in um, actually making it to the free throw line. I forgot how much we had at the free throw line, but for the most part, that's impressive.
Yeah. 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 They had a lot of assists tonight too, but you know what? We locked them down on the perimeter. That to me, that was the most impressive thing. We held
Man,
them to 6 of 32 from the perimeter tonight from 3. That was impressive. Yeah.
also impressive was Scotty Barnes. That guy, like the first half, was like just on it. I think he made like his first 7 or 8 shots. He just was
Yeah.
not missing, and then he was hitting key threes. Like it was a good game because we had the adversary of playing against the player who had the hot hand and working as a team to get back
Right.
into the game. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like, hey, next man up, let's keep it going. Because that's, to be honest with you, Siakam was doing his thing. They were all getting him, but then Brunson's pulling up with his little, charging calls. He got Barnes into foul trouble quick with the 3 fouls. He did the same thing with Siakam, which later got him in Albanobi. He did it on all 3 of them. And then later, Albanobi got his 5th foul and had to get out the game. So, like, that strategy worked. So, like, it was really impressive.
Right.
But Brunson, that guy, I think you was right, Unc. He might be a superstar if he keep playing like this. I think he's
Right.
going to make the All-Star team this year because he's the only Nick that's been consistent, and he also takes a step back and knows when to go forward.
Okay. Yeah. RJ looked bad, bro. RJ shot 6 of 18, and he started off 2 of 4. RJ looks bad.
I think it was the defense, too, because they kept switching on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time he was driving, they kept switching between Barnes. Barnes would come over the back with the block, or Barnes would be there poking at him.
Right.
And one more thing I gotta say, I also noticed about Tibbs with the passing. I'm sorry, it's kind of scaring me now. I think we're making 2 to maybe 3 extra too much passes because there was a play when Brunson had the ball, fed it into Randall with like 7 seconds. Randall passes it to Hart. Hart passes it to, I think it was Brunson or DiVincenzo, and then it went to Brunson, and then Brunson hit it when the clock was winding down. Then the same play happened again. Randall down low on the post kicked it out to Hart. Hart kicks it to DiVincenzo with the shot clock winding down, and he hits that 3. That play I'm okay with because Hart had enough space to take a shot, but he passed it off. That's a good play. But when we're passing, getting to the lane. Like you can see RJ getting to the lane, he's kicking it out. There should be a certain spot to where passing it out is only if we're like heavily defined, like if the defense collapse on us. Because if we're driving to the basket only to kick out for someone to take a longer shot, it's not going to help us.
Okay. I gotta ask Kerry Cox this. Hey, Kerry Cox and JJ, this is totally off topic, right? This is totally off topic, but I saw something on TikTok, and I want to get you guys get you guys' answer to it because y'all are right there, and y'all can tell me, bro. Please tell me that sandwiches in the Bronx are not costing $45. Can y'all tell me that? Can y'all please tell me just real quick? Please tell me that sandwiches are not like the price is not so ridiculous that it's getting up there to like $45.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
Sandwich prices. Go ahead. Keep going.
Wiz.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good
What-
evening. It's evening here in the real world. And
Yeah.
Cali.
It never
Going
rains in
back
Southern
to
California.
Cali.
They tell me.
Alrighty then. Guess you're starting your evening early.
Wiz, what in the world is going on when sandwiches in Brooklyn, New York cost $45?
Oh, that's that. No, you're joking, right?
No, it's a two-person sandwich, I think they say. It's supposed to feed two people and it's $45.
That means $22.50 a person. Really?
It's like on a roll like this big.
Mm.
And they put like capicola and sun-dried tomatoes and arugula
Oh,
and mozzarella on it.
it's that
Yeah.
gentrified. It's that gentrified sandwich.
Oh, okay.
It's a gentrified sandwich. It's kind of like it's like the what's that kind of salad? What kind of salad you like? You know the kind of salad you like? You know what I'm talking about?
No, not me. Not me.
The pasta salad you don't like? Oh, you don't like pasta salad? I said
Hell no.
it's that gentrified sandwich, man. $45.
Wiz, I'm a grown ass man, dog. I don't eat no damn pasta salad. I'm a grown man, dog. Wiz, listen, I might not be as big as of a man as you. Like, I might not be as big a stature in you. I'm about 347, 348 right now, right? So you might be more bigger than me with muscles and stuff, right? But I'm not eating no pasta salad, bro. And people tell me all the time, they're like, man, you don't look like you 300 pounds. Yeah, trust me. My knees and ankles let me know every day I'm 300 something pounds.
There we go. Me too. That's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Yeah, so not looking like it and being it, nah, man.
Yo, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm trying to figure out, Wiz, I'm trying to figure out why every time we bring up an NBA player that could possibly be traded to the Knicks, that when we play that player looks trash. You notice? Did you see how Cowboy Bob? Did you see how OG Anunoby looked tonight?
Who? I didn't even know he was on the court. I was seeing Barnes. I was seeing Scott Carpolo.
Right.
I was seeing everybody. I forgot he was playing.
We supposed to give up 3 first-round picks for that shit? They crazy.
And you see why I said Mama used to say, "Take your time, young man." That's gonna be my song for this year. Stop pulling the trigger on these trades.
Right.
You know why? Because we're a Swiss Army knife right now. You look at everything. 43 rebounds as a team. We shot 50% from the field. Shot 44% from 3. And without free throws, we shot 81%. Come on. And what was our turnovers? Our turnovers were 12. We're fourth in the NBA, and it's crazy. As much as we complain about our game, we were fourth in the NBA with 14 turnovers.
Yeah, but
what?
On another
and we were
note,
complaining about how bad I was. I'm saying how bad the turnovers was. But look at how good we're playing. Just relax, guys. We got this.
But on another note, who were we gonna trade OG for?
Yeah. RJ Barrett? I think that was it. Or I'm not doing. I'm not.
Not even for Grimes.
How did he look?
Get rid of the
RJ
ham
Barrett looks
sandwich,
trash.
upgrade to Canadian bacon or something.
RJ looked bad today, man.
RJ looked bad today, man.
I'm sorry. That's my one thing tonight. I mean, two things tonight's game. Three things actually. RJ.
Hey, let's do. Hey, Wiz, let's do them one at a time.
Yes, sir.
Right? Yeah, let's do them one at a time. So that way we can break them down. And because if you say three things, right, you know what we're gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about the last thing you said.
Exactly.
Okay. So if you do it one at a time, man, we could chop it up that way.
RJ Broadway Barrett. Canadian bacon.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
What do you
They
thought?
used his government name. Now we know he in trouble. Called him by his full name.
Man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. RJ, look, yeah, man.
You know, Queen already acknowledged after 10 games. Oh yeah, RJ's made a little turn in my opinion. A couple of us said, let's wait 20 games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still wait 20 games. But right now, the last
Wiz, that's not fair because y'all would have been like, because at 20 games, y'all would have been like, let's wait 30 games.
Yep.
then at 30 games, let's wait to the trade deadline, see what we see. I mean, that's how Knicks fans do it, bro.
With RJ.
Or wait till he has his 20 games with bad 20 games and be like, see, that's the RJ we know.
Yeah.
We knew he would have had his bad 20 games mid-season.
Yeah.
Then they'll say he's still young. He's still 21. He's only 21.
Yeah, because people are going to be on both sides of the conversation, regardless of what the conversation is. I learned that by once I created the YouTube channel, right? I learned that people sometimes it's not the argument itself, but it's the fact that you argue is what people get off on. Like some people want to be contrarians just for the sake of being heard. You feel me?
Yep.
You know, so whether they feel like you are right or wrong, you know, they just want to be a part, and so they jump in on one side or the other, especially whichever side gets the most attention. That's the side they jump on a lot. Right? Like when I say Grimes is a ham sandwich, people will jump in to defend Grimes, even though there is no proof anywhere to the contrary. Like there is no proof anywhere that Quinton Grimes is anything other than a ham sandwich, right? Right? Think about it, man. It's Quinton Grimes season has been a Yogi Bear picnic, right? All season, right? Is ham sandwiches every day. Right? Wiz, you remember Yogi Bear? Remember Yogi Bear and Boo Boo used to have the picnic basket full of sandwiches?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Yeah. And so there is no proof. There is no proof out there that Quinton Grimes is anything other than a ham sandwich. And people argue that Grimes is something. And then you ask them what? They're like, I don't know what, but give them time. No. No, we don't know. No.
Or they do something where they argue with you and they had an argument with someone else and they try to use facts from that argument that the person they were arguing with you. Like saying, oh, Grimes is the next. Let's just say Grimes is the next. Allen Houston, he could do this. He has a quick shot, all these other things. But then you're like, we're not seeing it in game. But he has the potential. We could just give him time. And you're like, wait a minute. He's had a year starting, and this is a hurry up and now league. So it's like either way you lose.
Right. Yeah, and the reason why I use that for an example is not to bash Grimes per se, right? But to show you in this offense with a different player, i.e. Dante DiVincenzo, you see what the offense looks like when Dante DiVincenzo is on the floor, the offense looks a certain way. When Grimes is on the floor, the offense looks a certain way. Yet, when Grimes is on the floor, we blame Julius Randle. Randall holding the ball too long. But then when DiVincenzo is on the floor, him and Hart are knocking down threes.
Mm-hmm.
Am I off? Am I missing something?
Yo, the fact that one person in our team today had a plus minus negative. One person on the team today had more shots than points.
Yep, RJ. Yep.
Oh,
but
man.
let me do this though, Wiz. Do you guys believe that Tom Thibodeau coached a good game today? Should we be giving Tom Thibodeau credit?
Let's give some flowers, Tom. Yes.
Yeah, I want to do the positive stuff because at some point we're always going to talk negative. Seems like, but I want to say that Tom Thibodeau may have coached the best game of the season. Now, he was coaching against a rookie head coach and a rookie coaching staff, right? But I don't care. I don't care, right? I don't care. I think Tibbs made all the necessary adjustments. The Raptors went on 3 or 4 different runs during the game. And when they caught up, Tibbs had an adjustment for it to push the game back out of reach for the Raptors.
Yep.
This is the best game I've seen him coach. I'm gonna say for the entire Knicks career, personally, as far as I've seen. I'm sorry, I've not seen him make these adjustments so quickly and so timely in my entire time. That's my biggest pet peeve with Tibbs, was the lack of quick adjustments and able to tamper any runs by other teams.
Right.
And beautiful.
I was gonna say he also called timeouts. Like when they went on a 6-0 run, he pushed the tempo, let the players try to actually get the bucket before he called the timeout. Because if he noticed if they got like 9 or 8 points, he would automatically call timeout and readjust. I was like, wow, he's on it tonight. Like, because after they went on a run, like 3 times I remember seeing them getting on a 6-point run. I'm like, now's a good time to call timeout. Scotty Barnes has just hit 2 threes. He waited, let them score, let them figure it out. And then when he saw that they couldn't get back, timeout. I was like, that was nice timing.
Yep. I mean, the only mistake I can recall it, Freezer, was that the very last 24-second play, he really could have pulled his guys. Just get them out of there. I don't want to have a wet floor slip. Nothing. I want 0 possibility of injury. That's the only thing he doesn't do. And I don't know why he feels like he can't do that. Everybody else does it. Get them out of there. Get them out of there.
You start strong, you finish strong. That's what I think his mentality is.
But the last 24 seconds, the game was over, right?
Yeah, it was over when we had a minute left and we were up. But you still got to remember though, Siakam hit a 3-pointer, and then like kind of started bringing them back. They ended up going on a 5 run right there. So had he pulled them out,
no, that is your last minute. It's the last 24 seconds when there was a stoppage in play. That's what I'm talking about. Down the last minute, because I understand. Don't pull them with a minute left. I saw the Dallas game last year. I don't want that. But the last 24 seconds is only. I mean, again, I don't want to nitpick, but I just, knowing our history of having those injuries where it has happened before, I go extra cautious. Get him out of there. Don't even chance it. I mean, I'm older these days, I'm not a risk taker. I wouldn't join the Marines right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wouldn't sign up for the Marines right now. I wouldn't.
No, not right now.
Boot camp. I would not be rappelling over the ropes right now. I was a cat there. He said, "Oh, watch, Wiz do it," and they set me up and they go higher, man. I go, okay, and I didn't think twice. I look back. I have a couple pictures. I look back and go, what the heck was I thinking?
What was I thinking?
I was up so high. I'm like, man, I can barely see me.
Yeah, man.
And so now I'm the kind who's like, yo, I'm going to stop at a stop sign now. I'm not going to be like Freezie and drive 45 in a 15-mile-an-hour zone in Atlanta to pick up J Boogie.
J Boogie was exaggerating, man. J Boogie, he know, man. Man, the thing is, in the city, Wiz, you know how in the city, where like cars be going by so fast, you be trying to get into traffic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so you driving a big SUV. It's not like you could take your time.
True that.
You got to jump out there. You know what I'm saying?
True. I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So
I mean, I know said I drive slow now. I mean, I'm still a New Yorker, and I'm in Cali. So in Cali, if you don't hit the gas, you can't, get out the road, get off the road. So,
right.
but I still don't I still don't pull, go right through those stop signs without at least looking, at least kind of glance back and forth, go, So yeah, I'm a little cautious these days, and I would have been like 24 seconds is 24 seconds.
Right.
I said even give my boy Deuce 24 seconds of playing time, man. Give somebody 24 seconds. Get Jacob Toppin in there.
The Matrix got him. The Matrix got him. He said Toppin, they just click.
Yeah.
But also I wanted to say real quick about Tibbs's rotations. He did really well with Quickly as well. When Quickly was off, he took him out, kept Harden, and then put him with the starting team without Grimes. Right. And then he rotated out Brunson Quickly, then DiVincenzo. Like, he was using the guards like the way I was surprised. And we ran small too for a good 7 minutes. I was like, yeah, with Hartenstein. I was like, ooh. And they got their runs, but he kept them in there. And I was like, ooh, I like this. Right. But this is what I'm talking about that I see that Tibbs can do. I just need it consistently. This is what we all been begging for. We just need it consistently, so now we could have something to stand on and be like, yo, this is who we are.
Right. Kerry Cox, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. What would it take to obtain Denny Avdija from Washington? I don't know, but I'm interested. I'm interested in Denny Avdija. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind having him.
Honestly, I think that Grimes and maybe another player like Fournier and a draft pick at most.
Or Deuce McBride, maybe.
Yeah, but a second round draft pick type for him.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna pull the trigger and pull anybody else, but because I like how the team is playing with the core. And if he comes in, he's just going to be a specialist. He's not really going to be here to do any type of defense that much because the rotations are doing well with the defense.
Right. Okay. So say that again?
No, I said if we were to trade for him, for me, he would come in as an offensive specialist because of the defensive rotation. Yeah. The defensive rotations that we have is actually holding up well with the second and the first team. So even if he has flaws, I think that Tibbs can hide it to where he will shine more offensively. Like when DiVincenzo's having a bad night, he might be the one to step up and be laying down those threes, or the one getting the second team in rhythm. Dang, the Matrix really got Wiz, yo.
Yeah.
He said Toppin. It's like,
yeah, the Matrix got him. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. He said
there he
is. It's like,
yeah, the Matrix. Wiz, hey, Wiz, you got your thing, the YouTube playing in the background? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I thought I was double checking if it was me, and so I had my other device to go, oh man, I must be in the Matrix, but I wasn't seeing it spinning or anything.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Jen.
But
Did you see zeros and ones?
The what's the just real quick, the thing Jay Boogie said, I just want to clarify, because sometimes we skip from topic to topic. We don't never finish. We don't never close doors, bro. We walk through doors and just keep walking through doors. But the thing with Jay Boogie is Wiz. So the thing is, with a X7, it's hard to just jut into traffic. You know what I'm saying? You're like, Wiz laughing? No, for bro, big SUV. Yeah. Regardless of what big SUV it is that you drive, bro. When you in the city, like if you live in Los Angeles, or if you go jetting into Atlanta traffic.
I know.
Yeah, that's why Jay Boogie, my man's man. But you got to kind of,
Yo, I had the Audi A8L. I know I've been in the Q7, Q8.
Right.
For the Audi, I'm the Audi cat, and I'm on the Benz and BMW cat. That's a little bit too above my pay grade right now.
Oh, whatever. Well, right now, yeah.
But I'm not in that level there, where the freezer level. But I know I've done the.
I'm in sales, bro. I'm in sales, and it's the end of the year, so you already know what my pockets look like. A sales guy at the end of a year with Christmas coming up. Mm-hmm. If you're not in Christmas sales, like I'm in corporate sales, bro. I'm not in retail sales. So you already know ain't nobody buying nothing till after Christmas, bro.
But yeah, you touch that gas, it's going 40. Touch the gas.
Yep.
X7 does not go 10 miles an hour.
No.
Even with just put it in drive. Take your foot on the brake, it's going 25. So I understand.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So Tibbs gets his flowers from me. Tibbs gets the flowers.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go through the accolades first, and then we can analyze the details of how we can make sure that when we play Milwaukee Tuesday, we are we're hitting on all cylinders.
Right.
And like an X7 with us. What's it? Is it a V8 or V12? What kind of? I don't know about the BMW stuff. That's the rich people man stuff.
No, bro. For insurance and stuff, we don't need that much horsepower, bro. We cruising, bro. Yo, we in our 50s, bro. What I need to rate? I'm racing. I don't need all of that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. When I was in my 50s, I used to be going fast, man. I slowed down now that I hit the 6.0.
Yeah. Well, salute for reaching the 6.0, bro, and 6.1. You know what I'm saying?
The 6.1 will be in 1 month actually. 27 days.
6.1 is in 2 months.
It's 27 days, December 28th.
Okay. All right, man. Yeah, man.
Salute.
Yeah, man. We're gonna have to do something for you.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to do behind the scenes, but no lie. Behind the scenes, we was talking about coming out to
Cali.
To Cali. Yeah. We thinking about coming out to Cali. But every time we talk about doing a big trip, man, something always happens. Like, man, we had 2 deaths in our family this week. Like my Ms. Mocha aunt passed away, and my cousin and one of my cousins passed away this week. So every time we think about, you know what I'm saying, our mind ain't right. You know what I'm saying? On
condolences, prayers out to the family, man. Yeah,
man.
Prayers to the family.
Yeah, man. It's always something, man. But the older you get, the more you see. You know what I'm saying? But anyways.
So, Knicks at Thunder 27th. Knicks at Magic 29th. So they took my birthday off to celebrate, I guess.
When is that? The December?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Bucks is 23rd at the Knicks, and then wait a second. 23rd and 25th Bucks. Is that real?
Yeah, you talking about the in-season tournament? Is that you talking about the in-season tournament?
No, December 23rd, December 25th.
Let me see.
Yeah,
talking about back to back.
It's not. No, it's a 1 day.
Yeah, back to back. Yeah. Excuse me. So we play. Yeah. Excuse that, y'all. I'm sorry. So we play the Bucks 3 times in like a 3-week stretch. That's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm. We go from Raptors to Bucks, back to Raptors in the 11th. Of course, we'll have another game in between that or 2 where we win the championship for the.
Right.
I'm going to call it Charles Barkley Championship because he don't want a ring.
Oh, see, that's so disrespectful.
You are so wrong for that.
It could have been the Patrick Ewing Championship, but I call it
that's double disrespect. Oh, no. You just can't. You didn't just come through with one follow through. You hit, and then you did like a 3-piece with that Patrick Ewing comment, man. That hurt.
I'm sorry, they didn't win a chip, man, but they need to recognize. Let's give them a trophy there, Dave. But in the season, it's not a real trophy.
Yeah, it's the Michael Jordan Trophy, right? The in season tournament is called the Michael Jordan Trophy.
No, I call it the Barkley, man, because he didn't win no big.
I'm saying I'm talking about the official NBA name is what I'm talking about.
Oh, really? Is that what the country trying to call it?
I think so.
No, Jordan got something else, doesn't he? No, Jordan has something. Jordan has like the MVP, right?
They took Bill Russell name off the MVP?
Oh no, maybe it's Russell the MVP. What's Jordan?
I don't know.
There's something scoring title, maybe scoring title champ. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Scoring title.
Yeah, Jordan got something already. We gotta call it the Barkley, man. I'm gonna go, have Shaq tell. I'm gonna tell Shaq to do that. Call him out. Say this is the Barkley.
You are so wrong.
Yeah.
But he was good player, Hall of Famer.
Did y'all happen to at least look at the Boston Celtics versus the Sixers game?
No.
I mean, I know that that's not our team, but they lost. The Sixers lost by 6 without Maxey and Embiid, and then Jason Tatum got attacked and got kicked out the game in the third.
Wow.
So for me, I'm like, how the Sixers lose by 6 without 2 of their best players? That just goes to show you Boston is weak.
Yeah.
They can be had.
And to me, that's the only team in the Eastern Conference I'm worried about is Boston. Because
there's no KP though, no KP.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think is like the advantage for everybody now is because he's not there. Because when he was playing, he just looked natural with it. But let's get back to the Knicks. Because I don't want to sit here and start sounding like I'm cheering for Boston when I'm not. I just want to defeat them.
Right. No doubt.
By 40.
No lie, man. I have this sense that this team is probably better than what we're letting on. And I complain a lot about this team, Wiz, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I complain a lot about this team. Every win, every loss, every foul, every missed free throw, every foul, every charge, every missed 3, I'm complaining and cheering. Right. But my thing is, I think this team might be. Wiz, is it too late to say 60 wins? Is it too late to say? Is it too late to say that this team can win 48 games out of the remaining schedule?
Oof!
Wow!
You giving me the heebie-jeebies, like in a good way. Nah, it's like one of those good chills.
But the Knicks have played 19 games, right?
Yeah, we're 11-8.
So there are 63 games. No, 12-7, right? So here's
12-7, my fault.
Yeah. No doubt. So that means there are 63 games left, right? Can the Knicks go 48-15 the rest of the way?
And 15.
I wonder what Dre is, because I had a theory on the last show saying that we have the possibility of winning every 2 out of the next 3 games over a 60-game stint. I think we could do it.
That man said, "Where's Dre?" And then Dre said, "Post a link."
That's what I'm talking about.
I ain't even see Dre in the chat.
Because me and him went at it, and he wasn't understanding my point. So when I broke it down to him, he got an understanding and was like, "Okay, now I see your point." That's why I was like, "This is what I'm talking about, Dre." And I said it, I think, like 2 shows ago. Because this is exactly my point, and I predicted this. This is what I'm talking about. The way we play as a team.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Were you right, and was IKBM Dre wrong?
No. I'm just saying we had that conversation.
So Dre was right, and you were wrong.
No. What I'm saying is I was wrong.
No, you got to tell me something with conviction. Were you right?
I'm telling you, I was wrong because it sounds crazy for the Knicks to win 2 out of the next 3 games, which is 40 out of 20 over the next 60. But Dre was right is because of the stability that the Knicks have been proven, how we haven't shown that we can do that. So Dre was right in his
you just totally talked me in a circle. You confused me.
Oh God.
Do you feel like you was right and Dre was wrong?
I feel like I was right.
Dre right and he taught you something?
I feel like I was right and Dre taught me something, but I still feel like talking about.
Yo, okay.
Salute.
Okay. Dre just jumped in.
My
Dre
fault,
just jumped in when
I thought I was muted.
When Cowboy Bob was talking that talk. I was just trying to figure out like who was right, who was wrong.
Freezie don't be no instigator, man. Don't be no.
No. We just having some fun.
No.
I don't want no problems with Dre.
Time out.
Getting hit in the head with Dre's basketball knowledge hurts, man. I don't want to get hit in the head with his knowledge.
All I'm saying is when it comes to basketball knowledge, his name is IKBM because he knows basketball.
Exactly. Man. And he shuts it down. I don't want no problems with him. That's like
right. Freezie. I know what you're doing. We're not winning on 60 damn games, Freezie. I know what you're doing.
Tell him we gotta relax, right?
We ain't winning no 60 games.
Yeah,
you gotta beat a lot of good teams every night and not suffer any form of serious injury from our core.
Okay.
That's number one. So
okay,
it's hard. Like even the dominant teams, like the Bucks were very good last year and they didn't win 60 games.
The Bucks were okay.
Like a lot of teams win a ton of games. It's hard. I want to say this. I feel like it's even harder in today's NBA because players take off even more, and like you need a whole lot of cohesiveness.
Like you kind of backsliding though.
I'm not backsliding. I know we're not winning 60 games.
It sounds like because you're saying it's even harder now, and I'm just talking about based on a previous argument. You said you told me that there's more talent in the NBA now than there's ever been. Remember that conversation we had?
That causes parity, which makes it harder to have one team that just runs through everyone in the regular season to win 65, 66 games. There's a reason why it hasn't happened in a minute. Like the last team to win 65 plus was the Suns. It was the Suns like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like this, it doesn't. It's not as common as it used to be, where you would see teams in the mid 2000s.
I'm on Cowboy Bob's side. BT, I'm on your side, bro. I ain't scared of Dre. Just because he's from Queens. Just Queens get the money. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queens.
I would say
I reside in Queens. I'm originally from the Bronx. Let's put.
You from? Okay. That's why we synergetic. That's why we have like a symbiotic relationship, man. Because shout out to
just like the Bronx.
So. Yeah, and I spent all my summers, most of my summers in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather, all the Sims, everybody named Sims and Jackson that you know in the Bronx is related to me. Yeah, that's us.
I probably already just had run-ins with relatives repeatedly. So
and it'd be funny, y'all go to the barbecue and everybody be like, you know him? Like, yeah, he's my neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my cousins came down here for a funeral last year, and I was standing there, and no lie, hand to the man, my cousin from New York was looking for Knicks stuff on his phone. We were standing outside in the yard, right? And he was like, "Man, these dudes talking this Knicks stuff, man." I was like, "Let me see what's that you watching?" And I took his phone, and I put, went to my channel and gave him his phone back, and he was like, "Man, you look just like that fat dude talking." And I was like, "I am that fat dude talking." Yeah.
That's that New York stuff. Like he tried to play off like he that dude. Like that's why he checked you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but you know how you look one way in the middle of the like we look one way in the middle of the night talking Knicks, but then you know what I'm saying when you dress for a funeral, you know how you look a different way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. So yeah, man. Almighty Finesse says Cardoza. Okay, all right. But BT, listen. Yeah, out of respect, man. You know you welcome to rock anytime. We look forward to when you be up here, right? But you ain't got to be scared of Dre, bro.
Nah, you know what it is? It's like when you say something to Drake, like he just say drop the link, and you're like, oh damn, I
And
done
then his theme music come on like Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's like you just what you say anything, and you say Dre. It's like dun, dun, dun. You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
Who invited
Dre.
Steve?
Yeah. And it's better than at least with Dre music. Dre music could come on. It's at a moderate tone. When Wiz come in, he bust your eardrums, bro. No matter how you try to, I'm like
boy, Jamaican style.
Boy.
Jamaicans are loud, man.
Yeah, I still don't understand how y'all be doing house parties with speakers for like 10 years and y'all be having it so loud. I'm like, yo, how old these speakers? 10 years old. What? Like the old Fisher speakers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like centuries. The golden tip. Like you be looking at them like, how them things still? Nah, I had them. Don't trust me, man. I know what you mean.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But I can see 45, 43, no 43 and 20.
Wait,
so
the rest of the way?
So can they make the step to 60? So
43 he's saying
20.
43 and 20 out of the rest of the games.
Oh, I was about to say 43 total. I was about to be like, no.
43 in the rest of the games. Yeah, so that's 55 wins right there.
Yeah.
The 60 step is hard for me to make. But I can see 43.
60 means we're the number one seed in the East. That's
yeah. That's why I say like 55 because I see us 55 probably the third seed, maybe Milwaukee with like 56, and maybe the Sixers or Boston.
The higher you going 50, like if you say 55, you're talking 2 seed because even good teams that are viewed as contenders, they can get to the playoffs with 53 wins, 54 wins. It's not like
yeah, but Dre, what I'm talking about is like the dang, what is it called? When they win the series, I forget what it's called. I just had it in my head. Like when the team beats you in the series throughout the season, I forget what it's called.
Regular season series?
Yeah, like you know how when they have the regular season series wins and they're like up on you by like a half a game or so. That's what I'm saying. Like the top 3 teams, like the top 3 teams are gonna be like a game and a half within each other. That's what I'm saying, and it's gonna be around like 50 to like 6 to like 57. That's why I say I see the Knicks at like maybe 54, 55.
The thing that is helpful is though, like teams under 500, we beat them up pretty regularly. We don't lose to bad teams.
Those ain't the teams we need to be beating. We need to be beating.
I mean, if you beat up a lot of bad teams and you go 500 against good teams, that sets you up on 60. That type of trajectory.
Yeah.
But it's not. We haven't seen thus far that this team can beat good teams regularly. We're in the games though.
Yep,
100%. But I think we're like 2-6 against teams over 500 thus far.
Yeah,
but there's some context in it. RJ hasn't played in a few of them.
RJ didn't play in 4 of those games.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we'll see. But.
Yeah. So you're talking about in those 8 games, right?
Yeah.
So in those 8 games, we played Boston twice. So we lost to Boston twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
We lost to Cleveland on a back-to-back. We lost to New Orleans on a back-to-back, right? We lost to the top seed in the West, the Minnesota Timberwolves, and we lost to the Phoenix Suns Sunday on a buzzer beater.
And the Bucks.
And we lost to the Bucks in a game that we should have won. The referees bailed them out.
40 plus. Yep.
One of these days, we're gonna get the Bucks at home. And we gonna beat the brakes off them, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. I want like a 45 win with Dame.
We gonna have them in back-to-back nights real soon. So.
I know.
Check under the Christmas tree. You might get it.
Yeah, I've seen it. That's what I'm looking at right now.
I want Randall to drop 45 points.
bro.
just
I
to be
can't.
that bow on, just to be the bow on the Christmas gift.
You know, it's funny. I think Randall's game tonight was his best game of the year.
I
Wait,
think Tibbs
what?
coached his. I think Tibbs coached his best game of the year too.
Like, like Randall can be so impactful without having to drop. Like, because you said 45, he doesn't need to drop 45 to have a 45-point type impact.
No,
In
no, no.
my
I'm
mind,
just saying against the Bucks because I want it to be that stamp on it, like certified. That's all I'm saying. I want to beat the Bucks, but I want it to be because Randall scored like 45 and we win by 40. Like I want it to be like, because I'm tired of hearing all of this Randall talk, especially after tonight. Like you just said, he had a really good game, but just all you're gonna hear is negativity a week from now.
I
Wait a
want to
minute,
say
y'all be. Am I in the? Am I in the Matrix, Wiz?
you might
I
be.
just clicked the button. I just clicked the button here because we were talking about playing the Bucks, and then we were talking. I don't. Where am I?
I mean, he's still talking about the Bucks.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. If it's me, let me know because I just got mad lost just now.
He just, I
Hmm.
mean, he said he wanted to beat the Bucks by 40. With
That's what I
Randall.
thought. That's what I thought. Okay.
I was the
All
one
right.
that was changing the subject. So,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
on me.
Now what it is sometimes we don't put like when we have conversations, like we just walk through mad open doors. We don't shut no doors. We don't finish no topic.
It's a bit of
You,
a
you know what I'm saying?
ramble.
We just be like the conversation just you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But anyway, the point that I was getting at is I wanted to add something to the Bucks thing. And the thing that I want to add to the Bucks thing is I think the Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics are the most paperist of all paper champions, right? Like in the words of Mets, they are paper tigers in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. I honestly can't. And I've been saying it, Wiz, it's been 2 years, right? 2 seasons, right? That I've been saying I want the Knicks to get the Bucks and the Celtics in the playoffs.
Yep.
I've been saying it for 2 seasons. I'm not afraid. I don't care who they have. I don't care what trade they made. I think the Knicks will bust them in their lip in the playoffs. Right? And the only thing that'll save them is the referees.
Nah, I think Tom Thibodeau will say
Uh, I'm not. I would have been
Wow.
with you, but you know what? But since you bring up coaches, bring up coaches, I'm not ready to say Adrian Griffin, a
Oh
rookie
no,
head coach, is going to outcoach Tibbs, and I'm not ready to say that a second year head coach and Joe Mazzulla is going to outcoach Tibbs either. Right? What I will say though is if you just say, well, at the end of a game, say 75 seconds left, the Celtics down by 1, they got a dude that they can go to reel off 6 straight points. And then I'd be like, okay, we don't have that guy. I don't
you
know.
got Brunson.
Okay.
I mean,
But I'm just saying, I'm saying if you had said that's the reason why we can't beat the Celtics, I would have been like, okay.
like a talent discrepancy.
Yeah, because Tatum is top 5 in the NBA. Brunson is top 10 in my mind.
And Brown
Right.
is top 15.
Yeah. And see, and Giannis is top 5 in the league now too. So if you said, the Bucks up by 2 with 37 seconds left to go, and they need a bucket to put the game out of reach,
A pick and
then
roll where Dame and Giannis is very.
yes,
I mean, we saw it alone in the last game when we played against them. They literally ran a dribble handoff and Dame hit a three. And that was it.
yeah, over and see that was that 3 that Dame hit
It was a
over
difficult shot.
RJ and Randall. It's just the same 3 over RJ and Randall, right?
There's nothing you could do
That
about
3, bro. Only about 10 players out of 500 can even get that
it.
shot on the rim.
I'd say even less than that for you.
Yeah, I'm talking about on the rim.
Oh, on the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On the rim. The other teams, a lot of other players wouldn't even shot that ball, bro. But Damian Lillard has that thing in his DNA where he was going to take that shot and feel like he was going to make it.
Yeah, like
That man was going to take the shot and point to his wrist before the ball go in.
I was gonna say to JJ's point, yeah, they're gonna have to make a trade. They're gonna need a perimeter defender badly.
Yeah.
I would say that's partially the reason why like I have the the Celtics ranked over the Bucks, even though like the Bucks probably have the best duo in the NBA, and they have a couple parts in terms of like Brook Lopez. He fits them perfectly,
Defensively, yep.
but outside of that,
And Bobby
they're-
Portis, bro.
but their depth is so suspect from the guard position and the wing
Yeah.
position. Like we talk about how we don't necessarily have wings, but I'm for leaving a guy out there completely. If Middleton can be 80% of what he was, then they're in a different type of tier.
But
But he
right
looks
now,
washed right now. He looks washed.
right
But
now, I was gonna say, right now he's 80% of that 80% of that 80%.
but what
He
what,
just had a solid game for the first time all year.
Yeah.
I believe the other night where he had like 17 and he started looking like himself. But
Right.
it's going to be a process, and I think with him, like it's going to be a process because he's going to also have to play defense because they don't have anyone else to be a perimeter wing defender because they got
You,
rid of all of them.
yep.
Mm.
To
So
get
yep,
Dan.
I was gonna say it's like
so
Drew
they're
Holiday.
they're going to
Drew Holiday
baby
hit a
him.
lot of his defensive efficiencies and helped him out a lot. So them
They're
losing him,
yeah. I was going to say they're going to baby him throughout the regular season. So he can at least make it to the playoffs healthy. And if he gets to the playoffs where he needs to be, not the normal Chris Middleton, but just 75 to 80% of it by the end of the regular season, they'll be fine.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be there, bro. Dudes like that
But
can't make it.
that's months from now. We talking
Yeah,
about 5
but
seasons.
he ain't gonna make it, bro. He ain't gonna, because he's at that Danny Granger, Rudy Gay stage. He's at that Vince
Oh
Carter stage. You know what I'm saying? Where you're like, well, just get him to the playoffs, man. And nah, he's at that Tracy McGrady, Penny Hardaway stage where you're like, man, if we could just get him to the playoffs, man, they don't ever make it, bro. They don't ever make it. They would, in my mind, what the Bucks should do is go out and trade for or find. If I'm Milwaukee, I'm going to get Torrey Craig from Chicago,
Mm.
Alex Caruso from Chicago,
Yep.
right? And load up with talent like that, and then have that help me get to the playoffs, right? And keep Chris Middleton on ice on mothballs, and then whip him out like how we was trying to do. You remember how we was trying to do Rasheed Wallace?
yeah.
Remember when we had Rasheed was like,
Mhm.
yo, if he could just make it to the playoffs, but he was too. He was washed.
That's a
He
little
could
bit harsher because she was like 38. He was
and
old.
he was retired. Remember, he retired for a whole year and came back and played with
He
us. Remember
did.
that?
He did. Wow, forgot. He
Yeah,
actually did do that.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. We were like, well, if we could just get him to the playoffs, we'll be straight. But we couldn't get him. He was everything we needed. And flashes. Remember, every time they double team, Rasheed at the top of the key, knocking down the three, right? But we just couldn't. That's why I think Chris
Hey,
Middleton is that, bro.
Hey, you might need to mute that, Wiz. Whoever.
yes.
Wiz
I got him.
ordering. I muted it. Wiz is ordering. I don't know if he had a Wendy's
A
game.
Caesar salad.
Nah,
A
he
biggie
ordering
bag.
from Avion. He got to get his cream so it can smell good. It's gonna smell good together.
He getting that.
Ordering from
You
Avion.
talking to the Avion lady?
Yeah.
Avon lady. Everybody know an Avon lady, but
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
but it's tough. It's gonna be rough because I mean I think the title hopes hinges on him being okay. Like they can make the playoffs and win around with you, but they ain't winning no championship without him being
Okay.
80%. And just like that, the Celtics, I feel like they're relying on Kristaps to stay healthy because I think the synergy that Kristaps has in terms of his skill set in that
Right.
offense, it makes them just like
Mm.
unwieldy because their offense is just so potent. And they're no slouches on defense for that matter in terms of
Right.
rim protection and them having those wings and guards that can switch everything. That's what makes them the favorites in my mind, but they're both relying on health.
Yep.
And they're relying it on two guys that are relatively as of late injury prone for Middleton, and as of his whole career before last year, Kristaps has been injury prone. So it's those two things. Whereas, to be absolutely honest, our guys stay relatively healthy. It's one thing we do over here is play as many games as we can.
Right.
As many minutes as we can.
Yep.
Right. And here's the other thing too that I think is a slept on idea. Giannis is about to turn 29 in like 3 days. Right. And so these guys, when you get to that age, man, and I'm not saying this is everyone, but generally when big men get to that 29, 30, 31, or let me say that 28, 29, 30, 31 window, you start seeing stuff on them.
Wear and tear.
Like back issues. Like all of us, like they'll have like a back, stuff like that. Because a human being,
Back spasms.
yeah, man. Like when you
Nah,
get
only you Americans, only you Yankees, not Africans. Not Africans.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Freezie.
I'm Nigerian, bro. What we talking about?
Or their niece
Wait, no,
start to
you
hurt.
no longer Haitian, Freezie. What happened to that?
No, you
He's
missed it.
Irish,
I did
I
a
know.
show.
Irish. Irish.
Yo,
He's
my whole life, I thought I was Haitian, bro. My drunk ass uncle telling us we Haitian. 1805, he comes showing up to the cookout with 1805 on his shirt. He might be talking about 1805 vodka with his drunk ass. Telling us. But anyways.
But yeah, I was gonna say, they're reliant on health, but on paper, like you said, paper champions. Like on
But not
paper,
Africans though.
on
Africans
paper they
last.
make sense. Oh, I forgot you were talking about Giannis. The thing about Giannis,
He's
man.
African.
The thing about Giannis, man. I think even though LeBron isn't technically a big man, he is still 6'9". Like we call Randall a big man. LeBron is bigger than Randall.
Right.
So, and
but LeBron is a guard, bro. LeBron is probably the biggest guard we've ever seen.
But he plays bully ball just like big.
Right. Yeah. LeBron is not a LeBron.
But he spends $1 million on his body just to recover.
Just to recover. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I would probably do the same.
And I think Giannis knows his mortality, like in terms of being great, is based on his athletic gifts. Yeah. I'm almost 100% sure he spends as much money on his body
as LeBron. Yeah, I think so. I think so, bro. Because
he's never going to be the most fluid or most skilled guy, so he needs to use that athleticism and maintain it as best as he can all the way through his prime.
Yeah, because basically that dude is Olajuwon, bro. Right?
Exactly.
That's basically who Giannis is. He's Olajuwon with
when Olajuwon got old, it looked
bad, right? But it took him a long time. It took him a long time to get old, though. But when it happened, it was over.
Yeah, Raptors, Olajuwon.
Yeah, because Pat Ewing and David Robinson look way better than Olajuwon in their older years, right? But you could say during their peak years, Olajuwon probably looked better.
Yes.
But when they got old, bro, like
what guy's game aged better? Because Olajuwon's game was all about the shimmy and
the quick twist,
the footwork.
Yeah, but when he lost a step, bro,
and you could just sit on the jumper, then you realize that jumper wasn't as good as you thought it was.
Yeah.
But Africans lie about the age, right? Olajuwon was like 40 when he started NBA.
Yeah, he's probably about 45.
What?
I mean, Ibaka is like 55 right now. So
yeah, but search Ibaka.
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah, man.
Ibaka is an example. When he fell off fast.
Fast.
He went from defensive player of the year, almost in the running for it, almost every year, to role player.
You
can say the same thing about Yao. Like when Yao got injured, it was just crazy. It just got worse, and it got from one injury to like a connecting injury to like it was like one injury had ended up being 5 injuries.
Man, this microphone, you got sound way better than the other one, bro.
Yeah, I had to switch phones.
This microphone is crispy right here, bro. It's like you in a room with me. Every time you talk, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so I'm gonna use this phone then.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But my point though about Giannis and those guys is this. When you get to when you it's Wiz, you remember the Miami quarterback Dan Marino?
Oh yeah.
You remember how he got to the Super Bowl one year and he was like, I ain't worried about it. I'll be back. And he never went back.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that might be what we're looking at with Giannis, but since we're looking at it in real time, we can't assess it thoughtfully and accurately because we're so laser focused in on it, right? But if we step back and take the bird's eye view of it, and in my opinion, in 2 years, the teams in the East that you are probably gonna really be fearing are the Orlando Magic, and the New York Knicks.
I love hearing that.
And the reason why I say that is because they bring something to the table every game that transcends generations and years, right? Like people are like, "Oh man, but Tatum can get a bucket anytime he want." Right. But you can find Cam Thomas can get a bucket, bro. Right?
True.
But when you're talking about certain things like the way that Orlando plays, bro, the way that the Orlando Magic play basketball right now, man, and I think I've seen them twice in the last 3 years. I saw them in February, bro, and I'm talking about live, not on League Pass, because I watch them often. But the way they play is like that feeling of when you first started watching the Golden State Warriors turn the corner. Right.
Yeah.
Like and I'm not saying that Steph took them over the top. What I'm saying is man, those teams believed in each other, bro.
Yep.
Right. Those teams, you didn't hear no mess about I gotta get in rhythm. You didn't hear no mess about, such and such should be starting and such should be sitting. Man, Orlando is like, bro, they have this kid, Jalen Suggs. If his shot keeps falling, bro, that dude's gonna be a star, bro.
Yep.
His defense too. He got like 6 steals in like 3 games.
I'm also worried about Indiana too, man. They also look like they got a core a strong. I don't know. I just like it.
That's a system team, bro. I think
most of their core is Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah. Let's keep it.
That's like the Denver Nuggets with Joker. So yeah, it's the same thing. They run it through him.
They need one legitimate guy next to him. Maybe it could be Mathurin next year, but they put Mathurin back on the bench.
Yeah, because his defense is trash.
If Garland goes over there, be careful.
It could be a thing where it takes him a third year to hit his stride, like Jalen Suggs.
Yeah.
Where we're like, when is Suggs gonna blossom and develop? When is it gonna happen? They have all these point guards there. Then he hit the corner, I guess, to start this year.
They had him miscast. He's not a point guard. For one, he's not a point guard. He's a 2. He's a combo guard. He's a
combo guard that can initiate a little.
Yeah, but he's not a point guard. That's where his development was kind of being slow.
And because they didn't know the healthy balance, they either tried to make him a point guard or they tried to force him to be Josh Hart.
Yeah.
Instead of finding a healthy balance where he's impactful.
Right.
And what's good about Orlando, what I like about them is because they're young enough to where they're relying on every single one of their players. And even if they make a mistake, someone's running back to get that defensive play to block, stop, rebound, to get it back and say, yo, go again. Like they're more involved in getting their guys in tune with the system. So it's not just the system with Orlando, it's also how they're playing. They're playing like a young team that's just like, yo, we're here. And I like it.
Franz had gotten 30 in the last 3 games. Granted, 2 of those games were against the Wizards, but he's gotten 30 in his last.
Right.
But it's
Again,
not even him. It's like him and his brother, the way they just feed off of. You don't know which Wagner. All you hear is
They play
Wagner,
so
Wagner.
unselfish, bro.
Exactly.
They play so unselfish, man.
That's what I was. And Paulo, and you look at Paulo, and you're like, what happened to the dominant scorer that he was last year? He's fitting right in. Like he's still giving his contributions, but
Paulo had 28 tonight.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's still contributing like he was last year. But it's beautiful how now everyone's just clicking when they need it, because they did some great wins. Like they beat the Bucks, they beat the Sixers. I'm like, and they were down these games, and they're coming back in the fourth quarter.
They beat the Celtics twice.
Yeah, and they like the first game they destroyed them, and then the second game they battled back.
You know what? The thing I saw, I watched them play when I knew they were going to be good. This is like October. I knew they were going to be good when I saw them on a fast break, and Jalen, I think it was Suggs, Boncaro, and some role player, and they just bounced the ball to the role player and let the role player dunk. And I was like, oh, they care about each other. You know what I'm saying? Like when teams care about each other, bro. When teams care about each other. Because think about this. When Jalen Brunson first got here, Jalen Brunson was on the break. Jalen Brunson was laying that up. He didn't care who was down there with him. Right? But then you saw this year Jalen Brunson come back. And in what game was that we just saw? The game that Randall had like 20 rebounds.
Oh, that was the Detroit game, I think.
The Phoenix game. I think the
Phoenix. Okay.
No, he didn't have 20 rebounds in that one. I'm just trying to remember. Jalen Brunson legit came out and was so unselfish. I think he only took like 7 shots through 3 quarters.
Yep.
Trying to get other people involved. Right? And so when you see people doing that, you're like, yo, these cats care about each other. Right? But then when I look at Tatum and Brown, even though both of them are elite talents, do I get the vibe that they care about each other, or are they just coworkers?
I think that they just were focused on like just them two, like them two going into work together. They know they're gonna do what they got to do and not really care so much about the team. Yeah. Like I think it's all about just them two.
Clocking in, man. Clocking in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for instance, the reason why I said use Golden State as the example for the vibe that's going on in Orlando, Steph and Clay didn't say, no, I'm the best shooter. No, I'm the best shooter. No, I'm the greatest shooter of all time. Well, look at my percentages. Well, I take more shots than you. I'm the number one. It wasn't none of that. You know what they were? The Splash Brothers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I know it seems like, it seems like, oh man, Uncle Freezie, that's so corny. Nah, that's real, bro. It's like when me and Wiz rock the microphone, right? And even if we disagree on something, I'm like, Wiz, that's great. But at the same time, when people try to cut Wiz off, I'm like, no, let Wiz talk, let him do his thing. That's, right? It's like a synergy that you got to have to be successful. And I think Orlando has it. And these teams that always try to find hired guns, they don't have it. Right? Any team that's always searching for a hired gun, oh, we'll just trade such and such and get Jay Crowder. We'll just trade off Drew Holiday and go get Dame. I just think I just don't know if they look like, for instance, look at Phoenix. Look at how many cats Phoenix brought in. And think about right now if they are the favorites to come out of the West.
We don't know yet because
they're the top 3 seed.
Beal hasn't played at all, so it's
hard
hard to even gauge it.
Right.
Yeah, they're still a top 3 seed because you still got how Minnesota's been playing and the Denver Nuggets. So Suns are still top 3 there. But
if I asked y'all right now who's coming out of the West, who would y'all say?
I say the Timberwolves. I've been saying that they're the only ones that gave the Nuggets a run for their money. So
coming out the West, I think I'm putting money on the Nuggets.
Wiz, who would you say, Wiz?
I'm sorry, what you say, Jay? I didn't hear you.
He said the Nuggets. Who would you
Yeah.
say, Wiz?
Okay.
Believe it or not, I'm leaning Sacramento. Believe it or not.
Sacramento.
Okay.
Whoa.
They're not looking too hot right now. I'm not
No.
No, I like that one too.
But
like,
that's another team though. Like Wiz, I think Wiz is on the same point that I'm on. A team and a franchise that's knowing that they can't attract free agents, so they got to play together. They got to have that synergy, that symbiotic relationship where everybody pulling this.
The Nuggets are the definition of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody wants to play in Mile High.
Except they made a few moves to patch in some guys that fit their system perfectly, but they bought low on these guys. Like they bought low on Aaron Gordon. They bought relatively
Michael
low
Porter.
on KCP. Well, they drafted Michael Porter and they paid him a lot of money. So that's the opposite of buying low. Like they
No. You said that help with the position pieces. Certain players they paid enough to keep them interested to where that they could be sufficient.
Yeah, they had to overpay.
Yeah, like they had to pay him because he's balling, but they're paying him enough to where he's happy, but it's not like overcharging him.
Nah, I think he's overpaid, but still.
Man, you thought Hart was overpaid? No, I'm just joking. Now
even if you think Josh Hart is overpaid, and even if you don't like the theme of the Nova Boys, bro, they come in the door showing love for each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that same synergy. DiVincenzo, Hart, Brunson, they showing mad love for each other. And when you got 3 dudes on this team.
Well, you trying to get
the hell? What are you doing? Playing Vice City or something?
Yeah. You trying to get this video taken down?
YouTube already don't like me, right? YouTube already don't like me, man. But
man, you always tripping.
But the thing I'm getting at is even if you don't like the Nova Boys, you gotta respect the fact that they come in showing love for each other first, with the willingness to show love for others, even if people have to get kind of used to a gang of dudes coming into your spot. Right? Mm-hmm. When you got a gang of dudes coming in your spot, like, yeah, we here. And you might not like it, but after a while, if they keep showing you love, you kind of get used to them. It's like you ever live by yourself and then rented out a spot and then you got a roommate?
Oh, yeah.
You know how that feeling is? Of like, damn, you know how you
who
used to
drank
go
the last of the Kool-Aid and then refill it? Dang it.
Right. And you used to go in the kitchen with your boxers on, but now you can't go in the kitchen with your boxers on because your man's and his girl is in there watching A Christmas Carol. So now you can't even go in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You know that feeling of, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta go use the bathroom walk, and you're like sitting there like, damn, I gotta put my robe on. These people, when they go,
you can't even go in there. like no lie. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, if say me and Dre were roommates, right? And Dre and Rihanna is on the couch watching The Christmas Carol, right? I'm thirsty as hell. You know what I'm doing? I ain't going in the kitchen, bro. I'm not going in the kitchen, bro.
I'm texting to see if I can come out.
I'm letting them have their moment, bro. I'm
like, yo, can you send me some juice?
Hey, look, man, bro, you just gonna have to be dehydrated that night.
Nah, just pass out, bro. Let that man have his moment. Yo, that man got BT. BT the worst roommate ever. Right? This man got Rihanna in the living room, and this motherfucker wants some damn juice.
I won't even be there.
BT, if you don't stay your ass in the room.
Man, yo, if I'm in my room and I know my roommate Dre and he coming in with Rihanna and I look out the door and I see him,
Why you looking out the door?
No, I'm jumping out the window. No, because this is the thing. I'm not gonna be there. I'm out. No, I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to know nothing. Tell me when it's over.
I'll be going up in there and say, move over. Let me sit between you two.
Yeah, man.
I slap fire out you, bro. I would slap fire.
Nah, man.
That'd be the only time I ever be mad at you, Uncle Wiz.
I'm gonna text Wiz his eviction note. I ain't even gonna put it on paper. I'm gonna text it.
Send it Photoshop.
Yeah, man.
I'll your popcorn. I'll be say, "What watching tonight? What watching, guys?"
Dre, you hear this, bro?
Oh,
Dre,
no.
you can't even have Rihanna in the living room by yourself.
Nah,
Dre, watch a movie. These dudes is talking about they want some juice
He
and they
want to
want
come
popcorn.
in like bruh man fifth floor or something.
Like, relax, bro. Just
Take the popcorn with him when he
be
leaves.
thirsty, bro. Just stay in the room.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
heard you. I heard you got some sandwiches.
oh my god, bro.
That's
And
what
then he walks out with the popcorn and the remote.
it get real comfortable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when the Nova Boys coming through, it's just like that, right? So you gotta kind of get used to the vibe of it first, right? Because it feel ill when it first happened. You like, man, they bringing all this dude homeboys in here, you know what I'm saying? And you RJ and you Quickly and you Randall, and then after a while, everybody get cool, and then it'd be something, you know what I'm saying? It'd be chemistry, you know what I'm saying? That continuity, you done been through something or whatever, blah blah blah, right? But every team in the NBA is not going to have that. And to me, that's why the Miami Heat always, with the illest roster, always show up in the playoffs. Because they be bringing that to the table. You can't, you can have as much talent. Because if we're talking about physical talent, if you're talking about physical talent, I mean, who's got more physical talent than the Atlanta Hawks, right? Or the LA Lakers? Who got more physical talent than them? Right, like who's got more physical talent than New Orleans, right? And none of them teams are a threat to win a championship, bro.
Nope.
None of them, right? You got to have like everything, bro. You got to have the talent, the coaching. You got to be healthy. You got to get some luck. You got to make sure BT don't get thirsty, so he coming out the room. You got to make sure Wiz don't get hungry, trying to eat Rihanna popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, and Wiz, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't live this one down, bro. I can't live this one down. You legit gonna come in there and try to get popcorn, bro?
With your socks on and boxes, just sitting there.
I'm sitting between two of you. I'm gonna be going, move over, man. I sit right in the middle.
He coming out there with that old ass Metallica t-shirt on. No, bro, go back in the room.
I'll be like, "This is a good movie, right, guys? You like the movie? It's a good movie, right? Yeah. Give some popcorn, man. Yeah, what song? What song? Why you guys ain't? What song, man?
Yeah,
you guys
man.
all right?
Yeah,
I was gonna say is
he
about
must
the
be
Nova
A$AP Rocky.
Boys.
He must be A$AP Rocky cousin, bro.
I was gonna say with the Nova Boys, I just think that we're fortunate that they've played together because I think that these guys play in the system really well. But the fact that they've played together, it just enhances it to where I think that you can say like, yo, they're the Nova Boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they earned that right within the Knicks to be called that. Like because most people have their little cliques and it don't really work out. But
I didn't mind the move until they brought in Archie. I'm sorry. I was fine with bringing in Dante, but then brought Archie, and I'm like, come on, man. That's the only thing that kind of got me a little ruffled.
But see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, and I say this time and time again about us. We need to be the Swiss Army knife of the NBA. We need to be. There's so many tools in the Swiss Army knife that you may not use it until you need to use it. So each player that we have, you can pull off the bench and they can contribute in a way to where we can get solid wins. So even if they are the Nova Boys or whatever, everything is clicking as a unit. And I think that's the juggernaut that Uncle was talking about, like with the Magic. They're young and they're playing like how we are playing. They're gonna be dangerous because the ability to stay in games, the ability to stay fit, not be injured because they're still young and learning. They're more of a threat than we are, but we have the same things in building around our teammates and believing in one another. And that you can't beat because even if you have Tatum, Brown, and Porzingis, those are three guys going against five guys. They're going to wear down eventually. Strength in numbers.
Wow. Yo, man-child to trade Audrey for Miles Bridges in a heartbeat. Damn.
Why is everyone talking trades? This is what I'm talking about. Why mess with what we got? No, let's be real. If we don't trade nobody but get to the Eastern Conference Finals and actually represent and like let's say get a game 6, it'll feel like the 90s all over again. Where we built the team. It took us a while, but we built a team that's competing. And yeah, we didn't win a championship, but we were there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we made our stamp to where everybody's gonna remember us like we did in the 90s. You cannot look at any 90s game and not have at least 2 or 3 games with the Knicks involved in it. And it's not even because of them outscoring us or them like it is now. Like when everybody comes to the Garden, they get 50 as the visiting team. Somebody always scores 50. But where back in those days, they used to come through, it'd be a tight game. Teams that used to score like 100, only getting like 89 points, 88 points. That's what we bringing it back to. So let it rock. Let's at least have 1 year of us enjoying that because we don't know what it could be.
Right. I mean, I think wasn't last year that year though? Wasn't last year a year where we just simply just added Brunson and really
And Hart. We added
Hart.
Brunson, Hart, and yeah, that was it pretty much last year.
Right. I mean,
And
I thought
then in the beginning of the season, we added Vincenzo.
yeah. So okay, I mean, I'm cool with running it right now. I'm just saying, oh man, I just say that this team now I just can't see championship contender, but I see potential ECF potential.
But see, that's the thing. We got to take it in stride because, to be honest with you, this year is the real year because what we do this year will set our future with what we're gonna do with Quickly. What are we gonna do with RJ? What are we gonna do with Brunson and Randall with their contracts coming up? So if they make the jump and we hit the ECF, then yeah, I
Okay, so
think everybody's entitled to getting paid. But then
if we
from
stay
there,
pat
we
right
worry
now,
about it.
if we stay pat right now, and the next July comes around, are you paying Quickly what the market may offer him?
No, because like I've been saying, I asked everybody a few games ago when Quickly was hot before he went 4 for 10. I said, is this him? Is he really a good player or is he just playing for a contract? And everybody said that he's a really good player. But here's the thing. Players have slumps and I'm not knocking him, but for me, what I expected from Quickly was not for him to have these types of slumps. Like tonight's game, Quickly was basuda. He almost him and Grimes.
Yo, my bad, boss. I ain't mean to cut you off, man. Lee coming in here being all rude. Lee
It's the
just
bully,
busting the
man.
room.
What you expect?
Nice.
He like the wolf. It's like what's that movie? Hotel Transylvania. He the guy with the wolves. That's him. He the guy with all the wolves. So when he come on, everything get disrupted.
Dang, Lee. Lee, what's good, bro?
Hey, what's good? Yo, you doggone right, man. When y'all out here talking crazy, somebody gotta come in and regulate the room.
Regulators, mount up.
Where's my man over here? Where's my man over here with the curry powder cakes? You know what I'm saying? My man,
Curry powder
my
takes.
man, BT over here with the Salzone Goya cakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. RM80 type.
Y'all out here jumping out the window, man. I'm like, what's going on, man? I go away for a couple of days and look what happens in my house.
Salute, Cork.
Hey, what's good? What's good? Thank you, man. What's good with y'all, man? I'm happy to hear you.
What kind of takes a Dre have?
y'all.
What kind of takes a Dre have?
Man,
Those the
Dre
good
just
ones.
give you
The good ones.
he give you he'll give you the
Hey, the
answer,
good
but he
ones
like
don't get
everybody's
mentioned.
dad. No, he like everybody's dad. He go all around the world to come back around to give you the right answer.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, yo. Let me ask you, are y'all really doing fake Ubers in New York, Dre? Really? That's what y'all doing? Who's doing fake Ubers in the city now?
And getting people robbed? Is that what you're talking about?
No. Yeah, well, getting them robbed, but not like that.
Oh.
Like getting them like the trip should be like $40. They charging people $400.
Oh God! You know that there's gonna be like a new fee to just enter the city
Oh,
below like 60th Avenue.
so we're back to what? Nah, but that's what it was like when I was growing up. Before they had the medallions, that's
With
why they
cab
got the
drivers.
medallions for taxis. Like before, people used to do that all the time, but then now they were like, "Oh, you have to register and get a medallion." So
You
then
gotta
that
have
way,
$1
once
million worth of insurance, bro.
yeah,
Yep.
but you get it through the taxi company. That's what I'm saying. Like they would go off of it that way to keep a record. They've been doing that for years. Like remember the dollar cabs?
Mm-hmm.
Dollar cabs
Oh
was one
yeah.
of those things, but that was actually that worked for everybody because that thing will take you from like one side of the Bronx to the other side for like $2, and it's a 4 hour trip. Yeah,
Yep.
but it's just like that. Yeah, they've been doing that for years.
Mm-hmm. Yo, man.
Yeah, man.
So Lee, what you think, man? Let's say your take. What kind of take is this going to be?
My take.
Pastor
What
Solid?
as far as tonight? Oh,
Oh, he said that, man. He called me
nah,
a pasta
bro.
salad, bro.
Nah, bro. Hold on a second. That's my partner, but that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want a slice of pizza, take? How about that? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Or a piece of bologna? I don't know, pause, but you know, I don't know what to say. But I'm gonna say this. But I'm gonna say you this right now. Tonight was one of the dopest victories. I ain't gonna lie to you. Off the
True.
strength of off the strength of I ain't gonna lie to you. The only team in the division that always gave us a hard time to me was the Toronto Raptors. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. And I put it in I was listening to Freezie when he was doing the watch along, and I was in the third quarter came, man, and it looked shaky, and them young men fought through, man. I was so proud of them. I was just sitting there like, oh, man, gee, you know. So,
It's a
shout out
team,
to
bro.
all them folks. Yo,
Remember,
exactly.
they have
That's
no point
exactly
guard,
it.
by the way. Just let
So,
you know that. I'm sure there's nice, but real point, starting point.
beg your pardon?
Schroeder is nice, but he's not a real starting point guard. They lost that Fred. Fred Fleet's gone.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
they're in a
don't
transitional period.
I don't care. With all due respect, I wouldn't care if they lost their matriarch. You understand what I'm saying? I want to stop them in the mud hole. You know
Oh
what I'm
man.
saying? I could care less what they lost. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to lose the game. That's my point.
Okay.
My point to you is this is that I want to dominate or at least do what we have to do to ascend to where we bet we all striving to get to. You feel what I'm saying?
All right.
And and that's the most important thing for me right now. I'm just looking in the chat and all my good friends, the people I love and whatnot, they all down there playing 2K and whatnot, and I'm like, what the hell are they doing? You know what I'm saying? I
All
trade, I trade my great nephews and my two cousins for DeRozan right now. Huh? Come on,
So
y'all
Lee,
don't see what we do.
oh,
Hold on, y'all don't see what we doing right now. We winning. Yo, this is the best start we done had in 20 years, huh?
oh
20
yeah.
years,
True that.
so no new friends is what you saying.
huh? Nah,
Corey Lee, you
we're good
saying
right
no new
now,
friends?
man. Come on, man. Why kick your wife out the house when she's been already been taking care of you, feeding you, washing your drawers, and pressing your clothes for a new chick with the BBL?
Honestly, I don't keep draws that long. I don't know
I
I
know
know
we heard, we
dudes. I
heard,
know
we heard,
dudes that do
we,
that,
we
bro.
heard about it. We heard you last night. We heard
I
about
know
that last
dudes
night, bro.
dudes that do that, bro.
But
Why y'all
Oh,
keeping
with the
draws for
left
like 4
cross,
months,
Unc.
bro?
You got a point. You got a strong
man,
point.
because we're not rich like you, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not rich like
Underwear
you.
it's disposable, bro. You don't keep a baby in a diaper for like 4 months, bro.
Damn.
Hold on a second, bro. I'm not nobody. I mean, I understand that, but you know what I'm saying. I use wet wipes. You know what I'm saying in my house, so we ain't got to worry
Ooh.
about streaking. The only
No, I ain't
only
talking
streak
about.
we
I ain't talking
worry
about.
about is
No,
winter streak.
no, I ain't talking. No, I ain't. No.
Yo, I got some
I know.
5-year-old underwear I have to throw out today. Let me go home and throw them away, man. I would want them in that.
Yours look like Swiss cheese. I know what yours look like. Like
Wiz,
bust them up
Wiz,
shop. You know what I'm
Wiz,
saying?
your mic is super low, bro.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm leaning back. Yo.
Oh, nah, he got that bust up shot. He got them bust up shot shorts. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know what I'm talking about.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Is this
Oh
another
God.
no?
So Mr. Lee, you don't want no trades. You just want to let it ride.
Bro, did I not? Oh man, you don't watch me on TV, bro.
Now I
You
do.
did. You
I
don't.
just like hearing. No,
You,
no. Because
you
look,
know. You
Mr.
don't
Lee,
see. No,
Mr.
'cause
Lee,
I don't
look,
never
Mr.
see. I
Lee.
never see you. All said. I never see you tune in on Sundays. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I don't know what you be doing down
he
there in Columbia.
lies.
You know what I'm saying? You
I'm not. It's not that,
out there.
Mr. Lee.
I heard that Columbia song is dope, yo. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
No, it's because you know what, Mr. Lee? I like to hear someone else agree with me on a topic, and I like to hear them say it. So, in my way, it's like how I'm
Affirmation.
giving, yeah, like I'm saying, like, okay, I'm not crazy thinking that this is possible. That's why I'm saying, like, so you say you don't want no
No,
trades? Cool,
no, no,
I
no,
agree
no.
with you. Thank you.
No,
see,
no, no.
Thank you.
First of all,
Because,
no. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with no, because I've been saying that for like the last 2 seasons. Let them cook. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? In order for us to grow something, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to my brothers out there, Almighty and Kerry and Wacko. You know what I'm saying? Those are good guys. You know what I'm saying? And I don't agree with them all the time, but you know what I'm saying? They look at the team from their perspective as like I do. And did I really want Obi to
OG.
go? I did. No, Obi to go? No, I didn't. But DiVincenzo shows me that he's a hell of a lot better all around player than Obi is. Where as far as the hustling, the minor attributes, you know what I'm saying,
huh?
that we've needed. You know what I'm saying? Instincts to certain little things instead of just getting mad out in the corner, or you know what I'm saying, they're cutting, they're moving, they're talking, they're communicating. You know what I'm saying? The hustling on the defensive end. That's what you know what I'm saying. That's what DiVincenzo brought. You know what I'm saying, with the lack of size. But you see what he's doing now, knocking down shots. You know what I'm saying? Obi couldn't be on the same court as Randall and put up 21 points at all, ever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Huh?
But I'm just saying, with the overall core, yeah, yes. And I'm gonna say one more thing, and y'all gonna laugh at me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Quickly's gonna leave, and I do think we're gonna go over the cap to sign him and hold on to him. If
Wow.
anything, especially if we got a possible, especially if we have a possibility of winning said NBA championship and being a constant Eastern Conference contender.
Okay. Hey, don't want DeRozan for Grimes.
Let it
Man, look here,
marinate.
man.
I'm enjoying this right now. He said no trades. I
Yeah,
like
hold
that.
on a second.
Right?
I love that.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Man, come on, man. Yo, man. I told you to stop sniffing the curry, bro. Stop going. Why you want the Rosen? Why you want the Rosen, man? The Rose, I told you, man, you got
Fournier.
this nice. Exactly, Freezie. Yo, man, come on, man. Bro, come on, man. The Rosen, he's about washed, bro. He's about washed. Yo. As much as, if yo, we used him about 4 or 5 seasons ago, I'd have been, for it. You know what I'm saying? But the money, it's the money, it's him. Freezy said it best yesterday. He's like a ball stopper. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Hmm.
I'm good on him.
All
I'm good
right.
on him. You know what I'm saying? I love him. I love him. I think he's a hell of a player, but not in New York. Not what we got going on. And then you got to think, where's he gonna play? Who we gonna get rid of? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Tibbs
Right.
is not. Tibbs is not. What I'm saying was Tibbs is not going to go to a 10-man roster just to
No,
add
trade
a
Grimes.
24,
Grimes is
34 million dollar
Lee.
6'4", 6'5" guard.
I'm talking about Grimes. Grimes is a trade piece. Grimes and Fournier. So that's still gonna be 9.
Man,
Grimes. He takes Grimes' spot.
and Grimes and Fournier. All right, that's 19. 19 plus 5 is
And a
what?
trade exception.
1924. And then what else we going to give up?
No, trade
We're going to give
exception
up what
Hey,
a
where did
trade
that trade
exception?
exception come from? Where did trade
from
exception come
Obi.
from?
Don't we have Obi? Don't Obi's trade exception we have?
Obi's trade
That's how we
exception?
got.
We don't have that.
That's how we got to this info.
No, that's not how we. No, if
Oh my
Obi
God.
got a no, if Obi got a trade exception, you got to understand. Indiana didn't trade us a player, right?
Mm.
Oh,
So we traded a player to them for draft picks. So the trade exception would be minus Obi Toppin's salary, right?
right.
And so you got to look at Obi Toppin's salary at the time of the trade, not right now, right?
Okay.
So if you're looking at Obi Toppin's, Dre, what was Obi's salary? $6 million.
It's probably somewhere to 6 to 8 million. I don't
6 to 8
know the
million. Okay.
I don't know the top of my
Yeah,
head.
Okay.
right, it's probably eight now, because he's on the latter part. He's on the last end of that.
Nah, but you can't
Not
go
a
by
top-
his contract now. You
You
got to
gotta
go by
what he was making for
Right.
that year.
at the time of the
Last
trade. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we.
So maybe so, bro.
I know. So I'm saying, Grimes, Fournier, Obi's trade exception, and a pick.
Man, we should have just kept Duran. I'm gonna keep saying it. Should have just kept
I
Jalen
know.
Duran.
I don't
No,
know.
man. What we got in Mitch right now, compared to what, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, powerful, darn, but you want to wait 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, our trade exception is 6.8 million from Obi.
Okay.
And that's the 5.
Okay.
And that's it's something that we're gonna have for the next year or so that we can throw in a deal
Right.
if we were to.
Yeah, because the trade exception is only good for 1 year from the date that you do it.
Yeah, we have
You know
it
what I'm
from July 8th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically a whole year. So if there were to be a blockbuster trade and we need to just make the money work for a little bit, we'll throw in that exception just to clear up some money. So it'll pass.
That's where Fournier, Grimes will fill in the 5%. Will be right there. We'll be within 5%.
Okay.
Oh no, let me ask you a question. With real talk. So we're gonna get rid of 2 possible shooters for somebody who's basically a mid-range.
No, one.
Mid-range.
Fournier is dead to us right
Well,
now.
also, I'm just saying. No. Okay, it doesn't matter. But he's not. He's nowhere near the defender. Nowhere near the defender. Okay, for a name.
Not a
You
name.
know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
you talking about DeRozan isn't a defender? I hate to say, but DeRozan's been getting blocks every game. DeRozan's been playing defense and rebounding. He's been
DeRozan
scoring,
can't
but
play defense.
Ball handling.
he's getting blocks, is what I'm saying, and he's also rebounding
Ball
and
handler.
contributing.
Mid range.
Getting split, like if you get 3 steals, like Allen Iverson used to get steals every game, that didn't mean he was a good defender.
Right. Yeah, it is. It's a part of the passing lanes. He could at any time he could
No,
disrupt the offense.
But
It's not. It
playing,
wasn't consistent. The only problem with Iverson was it wasn't consistent because he did have that one playoff game where he got 10 steals where they did win. So it can be effective. The problem is the consistency. What I'm saying is DeRozan being able to get a block a game thus far this season will contribute to our defense.
I can give you an
to
example.
where
Hold on, time out. I can give you an example of a guy that didn't play good defense but got blocks. What's his name? Hassan Whiteside used to sell out for blocks repeatedly and leave his team hanging because he would just vacate areas just to get blocks.
Mitch used to do it. Yeah, Mitch used to do it.
Mitch used to do that too.
And Mitch, that didn't mean Mitch was a good defender at the time. It just meant he sold out for a particular thing. Like he went for the blocks. Like Mitch is averaging the least amount of blocks his entire career, but he's getting the most steals right now for his entire career. But
I was just about to jump there and say that.
Now, I was going to say the difference real quick about DeRozan is he's doing one block on Chicago. He's coming to a team like the Knicks who we can use, even though he's doing that one block a game, we can enhance it because our defense as a team will help hide a lot of his flaws to where he can be more aggressive defensively. So him coming to us because we are already a defensive-minded team, he can help us a little bit on defense and we can hide his flaws to where we can make it work. I'm not agreeing with the trade, but I'm saying DeRozan can be used well. Plus, he gives you 20 points. He's going to give you 22 points and I think like 11 rebounds.
And
So
five
So
assists.
and five
yeah.
assists. So that right
Okay,
there could
okay.
help us with
So for hold
facilitating,
on.
even though he's a ball hog. That's all I'm saying. I don't like the
Now,
trade. He has more flaws, but I'm
listen,
saying
listen,
don't
listen.
knock him on his
Lee,
defense.
hey Lee, yeah, go ahead, Lee.
I'm sorry. Just check me out, yo. Now y'all gonna just ruin the chemistry we got right now just for suppose him. We know what we already have versus what we think we're gonna get from him at 34 years old.
Yes.
Ask yourself that question.
Yes.
So you willing to do that with?
Yeah.
I'm
You're
not.
Yesterday.
bugging with.
Yesterday. I do
You're
yesterday.
bugging with.
I
And see, and you know what, and you know what, and that's why we were the dumpster fire we was for the last 15,
not
20
this
years
case.
prior to what we're doing
Grimes
now.
is a liability right now. Grimes is a liability right now.
Man, stop it, man. You going, bro? You always going for the low hanging fruit, man.
Grimes is a liability
You
right
not, you
now.
not seeing, you not seeing. See, you so worried about who starts the game, but you're not even peeping what who's finishing the game,
Not
bro.
start. I don't want his 20 minutes anywhere, middle, start, end. I don't want him anywhere on the floor right now. Grimes needs to be
Right now because you know what? Because right now he's not hitting the shot. But
not just a
just say
shot.
miraculously.
Defense
Hold
foul.
on a second. Just miraculously.
Oh,
Just say. Listen, bro. Just say miraculously. In hindsight, or in the future, I got my Miss Cleo hat on, so take the lottery numbers now. All right. But just saying in the future, in the near future, like in the next month or so,
we
because
hope.
we're only 18 games. I'll say that we're only 18 games in the season. You know what I'm saying? We're about to go into you know what I'm saying, the end game tournament right now, right? What if he
Keep hope
erupts
alive.
and stays like that? What if he does that, bro? What if he
Keep
does
hope
that?
alive. Keep
Because
hope
you
alive.
want to ruin our chemistry. Stop. You want to ruin our chemistry
No
because
chemistry.
you want to go on what somebody used to be.
Enhance. Enhance. Not ruin, enhance.
Man, you bugging, bro. Listen, man. You add oregano when we good where we at. You don't need to
No,
put nothing in the
not.
pot.
We're good, but I don't want good. I want great. I don't want
The pot. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing
what's
wrong
wrong
with
with pot.
what's in the pot. You don't
What's
want to.
not
You don't want those people. I would kick out my kitchen. No, I would put this in the fix it, and when it's already good, bro.
man? No, we spilled something in the pot. We gotta take it out. It's called Grimes. We put some ham in
Man,
the
you
sandwich.
bugging, bro.
We gotta
You
put some
bugging
ham in
right now.
the
I,
sandwich.
I,
We gotta put
bro, I would rather wait to the end of the year to even try to make that decision.
Wiz.
yes,
When
sir.
I'd rather wait to.
Daniel Jones tore his ACL, bro,
Yeah.
or whatever it was, you saying that if Tom Brady would have came in and Tom Brady was like, yeah, I'll play for the vet minimum for these remaining 12 games, you would have been okay with Tom Brady playing the remaining of those 12 games with the Giants?
In a
See if
heartbeat.
they can make some noise in the playoffs?
In a heartbeat. Yes.
Dre, you would have been okay with that too when Aaron Rodgers slipped on a banana peel and tore his Achilles? Would you been okay if Tom Brady would have came straight out of retirement and took over for Aaron Rodgers?
I didn't even know I was muted. Yeah, yes.
See. What Freezy's trying to say is, we want long-term sustainable winning. Y'all want just a championship now. Nah, I'm not good with that.
No,
No.
But you go
I
ahead.
wasn't. No, no,
I,
no.
I
That's not.
don't I
No,
don't think I
no.
don't
Hold on,
think you're
hold on,
gonna
hold on.
Oh,
No,
disrupt
that's not
Quentin
right.
Grimes.
That's not what I was saying. I was just asking the question.
I don't
I was
my
just asking the
fault.
question.
I don't
And I apologize for taking for you, Freezy.
I like Quentin Grimes, but I don't think he's the difference between the Knicks being a title contender or not.
I'm
Mm.
not saying he is or isn't, but I'm not willing to mess with our current chemistry and the way we are, and the fact that we are winning. Knick fans, we're winning. We're
Uh-huh.
winning.
And
We're
we will.
winning. We are off to our listen. We are off to our best start, and we sitting here talking about, oh yeah, well we still
Okay,
need
sorry,
we need
Lee.
to make
Let me
some.
let me stop there. Right. Right.
We don't say it. We still need to make wholesale changes. You know what happened? The Giants just made some wholesale changes. You know what happened?
Let me stop you right there.
Our coach is damn near about to get fired.
Lee, let me ask you one question. And I said it. I said it. I forgot whose show I said it once. I do not compare the Knicks' excellence.
Wow, Wiz be on that many shows? Wiz, how many shows you be on?
He ate mine.
Queen, I was on a Queen show.
Okay.
He be on it. He be on it all day, straight up.
Okay.
But I said,
my bad, Wiz. Go ahead, bro.
Compare the Knicks' records or marks based on Knicks historically. Actually, it's probably with you, Freezie, the other night. Where I go, is this the best X in Knicks history? Guess what? Fournier is the best three-point shooter in Knicks history. Where are the Knicks best? Where the Knicks ranked in the NBA? Are the Knicks the worst team? It's almost like Kramer again from Seinfeld, who was the best martial artist in his class, but the class is all 12-year-olds. Don't say the best in Knicks history or the best Knicks that ever done it, unless talking about the center.
I said the last 20 years. I ain't saying
exactly the last 20 years. The lowest common denominator.
Hold on a second. So, but still, but see, no. But no. But hold on a second, because you come at me with a weak argument about Kramer. Who gives a damn about Kramer? Well, my concern is
about the worst.
I understand this. Listen, bro. I understood because you take a half hour to make a comparison, bro. And that's why I'm cutting you off with you, my man. I love you.
Okay.
But but man, we talking about Kramer. I'm talking about the Knicks, bro. The Knicks are what I care about right now, and I'm trying to get us to be one. Everybody, like I told you years ago, you are in love with instant mashed potatoes instead of just making them yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Stop it, bro.
The 20 worst years.
Stop it.
The worst 20 years of Knicks history. You're trying to compare that we are better than the worst 20 years of Knicks 20 years such history. I said, we're better than we've been in the last 20 years, but we've sucked pretty much in the last 20 years. So because we're better than sucking, does not give me any peace of mind whatsoever.
Bro. What you fail to realize is that you looking at growth right now, and you're so blind about trying to. You trying to just erase. You trying to erase the. You trying to erase. You're trying to erase the road to get there. You just trying to get to the end.
I'm just saying I just can't compare it to mediocrity or failure. I don't compare myself to mediocrity or failure. Compare myself to excellence.
Yo, bro.
So I never thought of like, you know what? Right now, I just lost. I'm at the lowest body fat percentage I've been in the last year right now. You know what I was body fat percentage last year? Not very good. But if I said the lowest body fat percentage compared to, Marines leaving boot camp in 1988, my Marine Corps, then I'll be like, oh damn, okay, now you made a noise. I don't say best in the last 20 years for the Knicks because last 20 years, other than Carmelo, we really sucked at almost every spot. So I can't compare ourselves to the lowest common denominator. Tibbs is the best coach we've had in the last 20 years, perhaps. But again, we've sucked as coaches in the last 20 years. Or is Leon was the best GM or president of operations in the last 20 years? Yes, but we've sucked at president of operations in the last 20 years. Don't compare to the lowest common denominator. Say he's one of the best in the NBA right now. So our record is one of the best in the NBA right now, or best start compared to our teams in the NBA right now. Right now, I'm proud of where we are. But is it where we need to be to even start to look at the team as a competitive ECF champion? I got to take the next step to ECF championship right now and then look forward to NBA championship maybe a year from now. I'm not trying to go to the championship right now for the NBA. I'm trying to get to the next step above second round.
But Wiz, you
just
made a mistake.
Where we were.
But you just made a mistake, Wiz, because you said we've been doing better the last 2 years, let's just say, than we've did the last 20 years. So basically, our seasoning and our preparation is preparing us to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. You wanting to pull a trade may mess with the whole process, is what Lee's saying. So therefore, you pull it. But no. But you don't understand because what you're going off of. Wait, hold on.
You're going off of the failures as opposed to what we're doing now. So you're looking at the past saying this is what we were as opposed to what we are now. What
No, I'm
we
not
are
looking at
now is
that. No.
probably going to be better without a trade if we were to make a trade, is Lee's point. Because this is something in the works that we've been building and we've making
Again,
it better. So you're discrediting our current status of
not
being a good
discrediting it.
team,
I'm just saying that I'm not accepting it.
but you don't
That's
even know
You
what it's
over here
gonna
messing
be
with them.
like. It could be a
You
60
could
win.
never be in a
Okay, so
pottery
if this
class.
team, so if this team were to go to let's say 52 wins and make the Eastern Conference Finals without a trade, then what? You're gonna be happy with it?
what? Guess what? If right,
See?
if you know what if right, I have to follow up. I don't look at if. I'd hope that this basically second year player will manifest. I'm not hoping on that, but I know DeRozan will.
No, but
But wait,
you
you're
gonna take
hoping on his
you gonna
downfall,
take
is what
hold
I'm
on a second,
saying,
BT,
Wiz.
hold on, BT,
You're
hold on a second.
hoping on his
No, but you gonna
downfall to
take
continue. Go
hold on a
ahead, my
second, one
fault,
second,
Lee.
BT. Let me say this. You good? So no, but you rather take if with a perennial loser and if with a perennial 14-year loser. You know what I'm saying? You rather do that somebody who couldn't get it right for 14 years versus somebody who has the potential to get it right. Great move,
So
man. Smart. I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna invest. You are H&R Block. Stop and listen to him, y'all.
okay, again,
That's EF Hutton, but okay.
Still same thing.
okay. Here's my
That's why I
Yes,
was
same,
wrong
same.
anyway.
I'm gonna
That's the
drive
point.
I'm gonna right now actually take that 2010, Freezes X7. Or
You ain't
even
taking my X7, bro. White on white, bro. You know how
Nah,
long it took
yo,
me to
them
you
X7s is
bugging.
amazing. I wouldn't
You
trade that in
bugging.
for
You ain't
anything.
gonna take mine.
I rode in the
How about you just go
X7.
get another one?
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I
just
was gonna say.
I'm
I was
saying
like,
that
I sold my house before
I
I
know
sold
what
my
it's gonna
X7.
give
What's
me.
wrong with you?
I know what's gonna give me. I know how it's gonna perform. It's not 2024, but I know
Right.
it.
How do you know he's gonna perform like that?
What?
You're telling us what you're talking absolutes.
Because
No,
his
I
You're
if
talking
know.
is that
absolutes.
But we don't know. He ain't finished yet. He ain't finished.
I'm not finished
Okay.
yet. I know what it's likely to give me. Let's say 90%. I have 90% confidence what's going to give me. I don't know what that new Lucid design that just came out that's going to replace the Tesla is going to do yet because it's just about to be introduced and they haven't even had the production model out yet. So I'm going to say I know next March that Freezer's X9 is going to take me to Atlanta at 45 miles an hour down that alley to pick up J Boogie compared to will that Lucid be able to be fully charged and get me from San Fran to LA? It may. It probably will. It's going to look good. It's pretty. It has really high potential to go there fast and smooth, and it's really looking good. And it's going to replace Tesla as a benchmark for EVs. But I don't. It's not even, I don't see the production model yet. I see the plans. I see the details. I just don't know if that battery is really going to be able to hold up for that trip. I'm not sure, and I like it. And I really want it next year. I'm going to wait for another year for it to mature and get it next year or 2 years from now. But this year, that first, iteration, I'm not. I just know that Freeze is
Yeah,
going
that
to
X7 is 2021, bro. So by the time 2024 come, it ain't nothing.
get.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
it,
So
it
I
ain't. It
just,
ain't.
and then even the stuff. We bring that category.
What I don't get though, what I don't get with
Mm-hmm.
is how you versus Corey Lee and BT are arguing about perspective.
Right. Good
Thank
point.
you.
Right?
Exactly.
You can't argue
You can't
perspective.
argue.
Yeah,
Yep.
you
I
can't.
agree.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. People are gonna see something a certain way
Mm-hmm.
because of perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no winning in that because y'all can argue all night
Fact.
until y'all get tired. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to perspective, people just gonna be entrenched in what they believe in.
to follow up on that, Freezie, I'm going to agree with
For
you
sure.
that Corey. I don't doubt that staying pat is a strong move. I'm open to the trade, but I would not be opposed to either move right now. Staying pat or making a deal. I'm willing to take the risk on the deal. I'm also comfortable staying where we are because we're in a nice, comfortable place right now. And comfort is nice sometimes. You know, you get some nice comfort food. Oh, it's nice. You got
Right.
the TV on, you're in the sofa. But I want to step outside sometime and look, man, maybe I want to go take a walk outside. So, maybe. Nah, I don't want to take no chance. I'm going to stay comfortable. Comfortable, it's a nice place to be. Be comfy.
with still, I don't know. If you're gonna convince them to believe what you believe, right? They're entrenched. They solid, bro.
Oh, yeah. No,
So
sometimes.
no matter what analogy you use in that case for DeMar DeRozan, they not buying it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now what I would have done in a case where BT and Lee are entrenched in their point was I would have maybe spoke to the possibilities of what DeRozan could bring.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you were doing that in the beginning, right?
Right.
But then you got away from the Evan Fournier thing, right?
Right.
Because what happened is whether Evan Fournier plays for us or not, his skill set is still that of a scorer sharpshooter. That's his skill set.
Mm-hmm.
And that's valuable around the NBA, right? People value that. There are teams right now that need scorers and sharpshooters. I mean, our team is one of them, but Tibbs won't play him because my man don't play defense.
Mm-hmm. I talk some trash.
Yeah.
In French.
Yeah. He definitely did that. Yeah,
But yeah, because that's what I was talking about with adding DeRozan. I wouldn't be against it because we can hide his defensive woes. He's a 22 scorer. He's gonna give you 5 assists. He's gonna give you probably 10 rebounds. That helps us out with rebounding. It helps us out with scoring. When Grimes is 14 touches that he gets a game, you give it to DeRozan, we'll still be in the good. We'll be doing better because we'll be getting an extra 20 points from him. But as far as rotations, I don't know how that would work. That's the only flaw I have with it. Like I said, I don't. Whatever the team decides to do, they know what they're doing, and I can only judge after they do it. But for me right now, let's just stay solid. If we get DeRozan, it's a plus. 22 points, rebounds, blocks. We can hide him defensively, help out Randall. But he's a black hole. He's a ball hog. We already got one in Randall who just started to learn the pass. Now we're gonna get another player that was like Randall. Randall's gonna go back to his old ways. There's a lot of problems that could happen.
Is DeRozan a ball hog?
To me, he's a black hole. Like he's gonna get to his spot and take that shot. You passing him the ball, he gonna take his shot.
The Sixers sister game is a black hole with a weak team. I don't know. I think
not all assists. Like how you get to your assists are not all the same around
I
the league.
understand,
Like,
but I kind of saw his
like
game.
he's a very high usage basketball player.
Right.
Yeah.
When
And
he
the
had
fact that
6
he's on
assists,
Chicago is another reason why he's being used so much because they have nobody else. So they got Levine, but him with the high usage is in Chicago. Him coming to the Knicks, he won't be used as much. Will he be devalued?
this is where you come in and you wonder, can a guy function being the third or fourth option
Right.
when his game is really like the best version of this particular guy? His game is him being a focal point of an offense because he's never going to be an elite catch and shoot guy from 3.
Nope.
That's just not in him.
Brunson is though, right?
Yeah. Brunson turned into that.
Right.
But when you have multiple guys on this team that aren't great catch and shoot guys outside of Brunson, it makes it harder for you to have that type of dynamic. Like we've been trying to make RJ a catch and shoot guy.
And he's not.
And we know for a fact Randall is just not that.
Mm-hmm.
At least not in officially. So it's hard to know how it would fit. Undoubtedly, it would be an improvement. It would work. I mean, it would make us better. But how much better is the juice worth the squeeze? And that's a matter of personal opinion.
Now, let me be clear, by the way. Would I ever consider trading for DeRozan before today's statement? I did not consider it. However, if it is in play, and the cost is what they're saying, what they're putting out there, I think it's worth a shot, based on the fact that I think Grimes is really 2 years away from giving us what we're gonna need. And I say 2 years being a little generous. I'm not quite sure he's gonna step out of it. And with Tibbs, I just think Tibbs has the kind of energy where once you feel that pressure or that lack of, encouragement, although he may still say he's my starter, something is in him right now that makes him pull back, and it seems as if he's going to get more and more into a shell, or has gotten more and more into a shell than he was before. So because of that factor, I see him stepping back more rather than stepping forward, and I just can't wait for that click to happen. That didn't happen to Knox, didn't happen to Obi, didn't happen to Cam, didn't happen to Frank. I'm just saying that something is missing, that he may not click, and I'm worried about that. I think the risk of waiting for him doing that is higher than the risk of thinking DeRozan may not fit this team chemistry-wise and usage-wise. I think he's at a point in his career where he knows if he gets traded right now and he comes to a team he asked to come to, he's come here with the humility like Dante did. He's going to come here with the humility that Drew Holiday is, and probably where Middleton's going to be right now with Dame right there, and say, you know what? I see where you guys are going. I'm buying in. I just feel that maturity is there. And he already has the confidence. He goes, if you want me to take over, I'll take over. But I see where you guys are going. That's just my instinct, and it's not definitive, obviously. Again, it's perspective.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna say this, Joe, because I want to ask you something in the chat. Usually I don't do this unless it's Sunday. Wacko. It's not that I think you're small. It's just the fact that you know I'm watching us. I'm watching us ascend right now, bro. And I think and I'm not right on anything. I'm not perfect, but I think that we should just stay what we're doing because we're already growing. You know what I mean? So that's why. And it's not that I think it's small. It's just that I don't like to because all the years I've been a Knicks fan for so long, all these years, I've seen what the instantaneous move does or has done for us. I lie, Charles Smith. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be this hybrid 6'10" guy who could come in and put up buckets and relieve some of the stress from Patrick Ewing. And he was a shell of himself when he got to New York.
Because he was playing out of position. Charles Smith was playing out of position. Charles Smith played center for the LA Clippers, and we brought him here and turned him into a small forward.
Exactly. That's my point.
They tried to get that man to lose 30 pounds to play small forward when they traded for him. They ain't talked to him about it or nothing.
The kid was chasing down Scottie Pippen and stuff like that. Are you serious, man? Come on, bro. I'm not willing to take a risk on that. Instead of just developing what we have.
Right. I understand. I understand the fear. I feel it too. I'm a little trepidation right there too. And DeRozan is not my first choice. Just that if he's cheap.
Oh, Wiz is back. Oh, they beat you, Wiz.
I'm talking about.
What you talking about, Willis?
No, I said he's not my first choice to go get.
Oh, now he's backsliding.
But he's a choice.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting in lane 1, Wiz.
No, the comparison was stay pat or get DeRozan.
Now you backing off, bro. If you starting in lane 6 of the backstroke, just say so.
No, the question is stay pat or get DeRozan.
Starting in lane 6 of the backstroke.
DeRozan, get DeRozan if it's a choice. But if it's stay pat to get DeRozan, I'm taking DeRozan. If it's just Grimes, right? If it's also make another trade and get like Trey Murphy or something, I'm going for Trey Murphy over him. If it was a Zion opportunity, I'd go for Zion. I'm just saying he's not my first choice, but between those two choices, he is the choice I would take in staying pat or getting him over.
Wiz, you just argue for an hour for DeMar DeRozan, bro.
Over staying
Yeah.
pat and giving up Grimes for him, yes. Over
And I was
staying
also
pat.
gonna say,
And now
whatever.
he not your first choice?
Yeah,
No,
and whatever we were gonna. Thank you.
But there's no other, but I don't think there are other opportunities are coming right now. I'm not gonna wait for them to happen. Like these guys are hoping for, Embiid or somebody or Giannis or somebody to become available.
Embiid.
That's what front office is doing. They're hoping for some disgruntled superstar.
Man, Embiid is not. Embiid is good where he at
Embiid
right
is an
now, bro.
MVP player. We would have to trade the farm for
No,
that
I'm just
dude.
saying that the front office. What are we doing right
Oh,
now?
he's in our
All these
division.
picks. We're holding all these picks, hoping that some superstar is gonna get disgruntled, and we're hoping someone will become available. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm looking at what is available right now, or what's about to become available as soon as the team Chicago falls apart. And the DeRozan is there. I'm going to make
No,
that move. I'm not going to hope and pray that something else happens in the future, nor be fearful if I made the move. I can't make another move later and get somebody else who may become available. I
But
think
Wiz,
moves us
you're
right
hoping.
away.
But Wiz, you're hoping and praying that it works with DeRozan.
No, I'm not
That's
hoping
what
and
you've been
praying.
arguing.
I
Yeah,
am
you
almost
are because
still.
you're saying DeRozan would be an upgrade, and you're hoping and praying that that's right. Because if
I'm not
not,
hoping and
then why
praying.
don't you just wait on Grimes? Let Grimes fully develop.
No,
If you're
no.
gonna
I'm
hope
hoping
and
that
pray,
Grimes may not develop, but DeRozan will be able to ball. DeRozan
See, you
can
should have just
ball.
stood your ground, man. You should just stood your ground.
DeRozan can
bro.
ball. DeRozan is a baller, but Grimes may
People
not
get
develop. So
exonerated for standing their ground.
I'm not hoping and praying on DeRozan. I know DeRozan can ball. I know DeRozan will improve us. I don't know if Grimes will develop. So therefore, my hope and pray is if I keep Grimes, my almost 100% confident is DeRozan will improve us and will be a baller that can also be available to help us make another move next year if we want to.
See, now I believe Corey Lee and BT now.
I know.
I'm sorry I cut out. Give me a sec. I gotta reboot.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I know DeRozan will improve us. I hope Grimes could. So I'm not going to do the Grimes stay Patrick Grimes because I'm not going to stay on the hope anymore. I want to see us ECF, and DeRozan will take us there. Grimes, I don't know if he will or when he will, and I can't waste Brunson years or Randall's years for the next 2 years trying to hope that Grimes will get the confidence to start making the shot.
So what?
BT got something on her.
No, my
BT,
fault.
you got it was like a dune buggy
Yeah.
or something was going on.
Yeah, it was a motorcycle. I'm sorry, I'm outside. But what in DeRozan do you see that's gonna make us go over the top? Because if we're gonna get DeRozan in the way you say he's gonna impact the team, that means we're gonna be the Eastern Conference Finals. Like we're gonna be there and we're gonna win it.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, not winning. We're going to be there. Without him, we're not going to be there.
So you're gonna trade for someone that's just gonna get us there when the potential and the goals that we already have in place are to get us there as we are now.
As we are right now, here's what I think
Facts.
where we are right now. I think we could lose in the first round, or we could lose in the second round. Where we are right now, I think those are two strong
We
possibilities.
could lose in the first round with DeRozan,
I
bro.
think we will. That's what I'm saying. My belief is we will not lose, and we will make the ECF with DeRozan. Where the team we have right now, I think we have potential to lose first and second round. Where DeRozan, I am confident will be in the ECF. Now, winning ECF, question.
Let me change the
What was
subject,
one
man.
game?
I'm
Thank you. I was
gonna
gonna
change the
say,
subject
yeah.
right here.
Thank
So
you.
Wiz, why would you hope Quinton Grimes would develop when we could just replace him in a rotation with Deuce McBride?
The only reason why, again, I'm looking at who the coach is. Who's our coach? So, yes, if you're going to say that's an option, then boom, done deal. Deuce is in the lineup right now.
Okay.
No question asked. But our coach is our coach, and I just don't see this guy. I mean, I'm gonna keep it open. The possibility, because tonight's game was a sign that he has incremental change possibility. This old dog has learned some new tricks, and I think I'm not gonna rule out the possibility. Still after the time when he got to the Kemba and Fournier cold cut move, let's move. I'm not gonna rule out the possibility that he's gonna listen to this podcast, he's gonna hear Uncle Freezie speak, and recognize that it's a word of wisdom come from Uncle Freezie, and go, Deuce
Where's
McBride,
Brooklyn to LA? Yep.
That's right. He's gonna say, Deuce, let's see what you got. Yo, Quinton, take it easy a little bit, man. Take it easy. Find yourself. Let's go, go on a retreat somewhere. Go smoke some ganja and come back to me later.
Yeah.
You sound like you need some glaucoma medicine, bro.
Right.
But I'm just saying that I would do that deal right now. I'd make that switch right now because I think
do what deal? I'm sorry.
The switch, the
Deuce and Grimes. Yeah.
Grimes is shell shocked right now. It's a little shell shocked. And right now I think he's got to get his mind right. Because I love his game. I like his skill set.
Who Deuce or Grimes?
Both of them. I love Deuce. I think
Deuce is the wave, bro.
I think I know Deuce is the wave. I know he is.
Right.
And if he gets an okay to say you're gonna start and play 20 plus minutes or more, 30-minute game, oh man, I think Deuce is gonna just be like, what? He's gonna
Hey, Wiz, how long you been a Giants fan?
Oh man.
You remember the Giants had a running back named Rob Carpenter? You remember him? Number 26?
Yep.
And then they moved on because Rob Carpenter was a fan favorite, bro. He got the first down against the Bears, and I mean, was it the Bears? I think it's the Bears in the playoffs, and y'all wound up beating us. It was like a 3rd down and 4, and we blitzed and hit him in the backfield, and he bounced off everybody and stuck the football out and got that extra yard. And Giants fans loved seeing the running back wear number 26 in New York ever since then, bro. But you know what happened? That team couldn't get over the hump, bro. So they started giving the football to this dude, this midget, that wore number 20, right? Right? This midget that just wore number 20. You know what I'm saying? Because it was time, right? You keep knocking your head against, and then you like, okay, even though we love this guy, can we just give this other guy number 20 a chance? And as soon as number 20 start carrying the football, the Giants were Super Bowl contenders.
Yep.
That's what I think it is with Grimes. No disrespect to Grimes, man, but it's one of them things where he has gotten the longest leash in the history of leashes.
Oh, jeez.
What I was gonna also say is I think that Tibbs is saving McBride for a rainy day. Like he's gonna use McBride in a way to where everybody's gonna be like he should have used them.
Bro, that man ain't ketchup packets, bro.
No.
You save ketchup packets for a rainy day, bro.
I'm talking about like
what I'm saying.
I'm talking about that.
You know how you get your combo from the place, and they keep giving you ketchup packets, and you put them in the drawer in the kitchen because you already got ketchup in the refrigerator.
I'm talking about that round that he's saving with that killjoy. That every time he use that same round, he gonna hit that target no matter where he at. He's saving it like, all right, I'm gonna use my sniper to get everybody out. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, but you forget who the coach is. Tibbs ain't thinking about no rainy day. Tibbs every night on the court is game 7 for Tibbs, bro.
Wow, you said that.
Lee, am I lying? Does that man live his life like whatever game is next is the Super Bowl?
It's hurricane.
Because he might die tomorrow. He's like 97 years old, bro. Y'all ain't getting it.
BT? When was the last time you seen Tom Thibodeau sit down during a game?
Never.
Wiz, you see what I'm saying? Wiz, when have you seen Tibbs sit down during the basketball game?
Man, he got to get his steps in, man. Come on, leave him alone.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, the rainy day thing. Excuse me. I think I disagree with you. I don't think it's a rainy day thing. I think it's a comfort level thing. right? Tibbs don't care about. He's Marty Schottenheimer, bro. He don't care if you got 3 first-round picks at wide receiver. He gonna run the ball with LaDainian Tomlinson and Lorenzo Neal.
Yeah.
He don't care if you got Phillip Rivers, bro. That man is gonna run LaDainian Tomlinson 37 times, and then when the fourth quarter get here, he gonna ask LT if he got 10 more carries.
We need him to be Singletary, so that way he could bench him like he did in the 49ers.
You remember Rodney Hampton? You remember Rodney Hampton?
Yeah,
man, bro. And bro, Rodney Hampton would have 31 carries late in the third quarter, right? And he'll go off the field, and they'll have Dave Meggett in some type of shotgun formation for about 10 or 12 plays. And when Dave Meggett come off the field, Dave Meggett may as well take his shoulder pads off, bro. If the Giants got the lead, if the Giants got the lead in the fourth quarter, Dave Meggett may as well take his uniform off. He may as well go shower. But they run Rodney Hampton to death, right? And that's the thing. That's the thing with Tibbs. Tibbs don't care nothing about the peripheral stuff. All he care about is the moment. And if you're a Knicks fan, you should appreciate that, because we done had all types of coaches, right? We had the great offensive mind. We had the Asian dude come off the bench and set the world on fire. We had the dude out the G League, Torrey Murray, come up and let us think he a superstar for like 3 games, right? We had all of these things. Tibbs don't care nothing about none of that. Tibbs care about 1 3-letter word more so than he care about anything else. Win.
I-N.
That's it, bro. He don't care, bro. He like that song. Wiz, you remember that song? You can get here by sailboat. You can get here by caravan.
Yeah.
I don't care how you get here. Get here if you can.
but
You know what I'm saying?
but that's crazy though, because if he's all about
How is that
WIN,
crazy when that man said it
hold on.
himself?
If he's all about WIN,
You gotta
he would have
specify what's crazy. You saying
he would
is
have
my
made
point crazy or is what Tibbs doing crazy?
Is Tibbs okay? What you're saying is Tibbs is all about the win.
You said that's crazy, and then you say what I said is crazy. All I'm saying,
No.
now
This is what
that
I'm
man
saying
has
is
said
crazy.
himself.
Okay, the topic that you brought up about Tibbs wanting to win, seeing how Grimes' performance been, he would have made the adjustment already to where we can win. So there's something that he's doing to make it work.
Bro, the man got a winning record. The team is 5 games over 500. They 12-7.
But see, this is where I say it's crazy. It's because you said he's comfortable. If he cares about the win,
nope, I never said he comfortable. Nope, that's not true. I never said he comfortable.
Okay, I thought you said
I said he cares about one thing, right?
Okay,
I said he don't care if you got 3 first-round picks at wide receiver.
Okay,
right? Remember all of that? I'm saying,
yeah, all right.
All he cares about is winning.
No, my fault. I thought you were just saying like he has a comfortability with him because the team's winning and the lineup.
All he care about is winning. So
you're right. My fault.
So even if I did say comfortable in a sense, I'm not saying comfortable in a sense where that man is in a sense comfortable with whatever happens. That man is solely focused. Every game to him is game 7. Every game. Is game, and he's not.
That was his whole main point.
Yeah, he's not going to risk anything. He's not going to risk anything. It don't matter if Obi Toppin got a 46-inch vertical, bro. If you can't help me win the way that I know how to win, I'm not going to play you. That's Tibbs' mindset.
Then that's probably the reason why he ain't playing McBride right now. As valuable as we see McBride and what he is, he's probably not ready in Tibbs' eyes. Is that the case?
Right. And good point. I'm glad you said that. But in the sense that you just mentioned, though, Julius Randle is not playing terrible basketball. The case with Obi is when Obi was on the bench with all those skills, Julius Randle was an all-star, right?
Yeah.
But in the sense that we're talking with Grimes and McBride, Grimes is playing like trash, and he's risking wins and losses. That's the reason why. That's the difference. That's like saying, man, you gotta start quickly because Jalen Brunson. No, you can't start quickly over Jalen Brunson. You can't, because Jalen Brunson is balling. But Grimes, however, Grimes to me, Grimes is like Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, he'll give you one big play all year.
Grimes is like Sterling Shepard. The thought of Sterling Shepard exceeds what Sterling Shepard produces every game.
Right. Facts.
But you know what though? I kind of think, to be honest with you, now that
you remember
you
remember Sterling Shepard catching passes from Baker Mayfield? Was it Baker? Was it Baker or was it somebody else?
He also did it with the Giants as well. He was with the Giants as well.
He's still with the Giants, right?
3 years, And he was our third option, and he had like 2 key plays.
Yeah, Sterling Shepard out of Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The thing is, the thing with Tibbs and Grimes is getting the longest leash ever because Tibbs don't want to rock the boat, right? But at some point, though, you're gonna have to take that man out and sit him down and let him reset himself. It's like a receiver that get the drops, and Giants fans know about this because these receivers been trash forever.
Yep,
right? It's when a receiver get the drops, bro.
Odell Beckham.
You can't just keep throwing. You got to sit them down. You got to move them. You got to do something. Because if they get in a routine of dropping the football, bro, now your quarterback lose confidence, then your offensive line lose confidence, right? And then your running back try to do too much, and now he trying to go ahead and get these 9 yards instead of taking his 6 to the defensive giving him, and now he fumbling, right? And then now your defense is on the field, and now your defense tired, and now you asking the kicker to kick 55 yarders in the wind because you don't know if you can move the ball, all because your receiver was out there dropping the football, bro. It's the domino effect. And I know that seemed extreme. That seemed extreme. But Lee, you ever been in a situation where the whole family is home and everybody happy, and then one person walk in the door with a bad attitude, and it just mess up everybody's attitude that they was straight before that one person got there?
Yeah.
I've been in that situation before, bro. A million times where everybody kicking it, right? Everybody straight, you laughing, joking, everybody good, and then one person come in. No, regardless who it is, it ain't got to be a specific person. Just one random person come in with a terrible attitude. They just walk in the door. What you looking at? Why are you looking at me like that? You know what I'm saying? And it just set everybody else off, bro. It's like that cascading effect. That's what I'm saying with Grimes, man. At some point, it's not happening right now, right? It's not happening right now. He's not impacting winning or losing. But at some point, when we need him and he don't show up, it's one of them things like the domino effect. At some point, Dante DiVincenzo gonna be like, "Yo, why you starting that man over me and I'm not playing him?"
But it's
right. And
wait a minute.
Right, and if you do,
boys
and if you do, but if you do, you got him in there for defense, and he looked terrible, bro. Y'all know I'm the best defender on the team, and everybody know Deuce McBride is the best defender on the team. It's just his offense ain't there.
Nowhere there.
Yeah,
because he's not been there to have any continuity.
But what you also doing though is you're basically taking a guy who's supposed to be there as our defender at a guard and putting a better defender there, but the offense isn't there. So when they do kick out to him, what like Randall does every now and again, and expecting him to shoot the shot, he's not going to. So how is he going to help? Yeah, I'm just asking as a negative.
You ain't never saw it. Come on, bro. You ain't never saw that before.
Nah, I'm just trying to throw shade. I want to see because to be honest with you, I like Deuce McBride. I think he could get downhill. I think he's a good scorer, but that's not his first intent. His first intent is to play defense and then to pass the ball, then to score. So for me, his mindset ain't there yet. So if you give him some reps, he'll get better. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is to start off, he won't be giving off the offense, and all I've been hearing from everyone is replace Grimes with DiVincenzo offensively, or even Hart. Give us somebody on the offense on the first team, even throwing quickly to help out the first team offensively. That's all I've been hearing. That's why I'm saying you're gonna replace McBride, who's a better defender than Quickly, but his offense isn't as good as Grimes. You're gonna replace him. It's gonna be basically the same thing, but just better. And everybody's still going to complain because they're going to see it as you didn't fix the problem, because the problem was the offense.
Actually, I gotta disagree with that. In one sense, the Deuce actually will. If you tell Deuce shoot the ball, he will not stop shooting until you tell him stop shooting. Even then, he
Right.
may still take a few more. Now, what Deuce needs is he needs to be in rhythm. That's one of his problems. He has not been.
No, Winger. No, Winger. No, come on, man. Wiz, come on, bro. Why
It's
we
not
always
even
do that,
rhythm,
bro?
bro. He needs touch.
Okay, but let's say
Come
okay,
on, bro.
let's
Why?
say
Why we always? Why we? That's the same thing cats be saying for y'all be extending these dudes the longest leash. This dude rhythm. When has Deuce McBride ever showed you he's a 30-point per game scorer, bro?
not 30 point. I'm just saying that he has to
Never.
take more than one
This
shot.
dude ain't a scorer. Wiz, come on, bro.
But
Relax. Come on,
he's
man.
not a scorer, but he's a shooter who needs more than one.
He's a
shot
shoot.
game.
Now
No,
he's
he's
a
not.
shooter.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna put this
Man,
man. I'm gonna put this man's stats on the screen, bro. Because
okay,
see
let me
now
tell
we
you
get
why. Because Deuce is getting 1 minute here, 1 minute there. Give him
now
five,
we
give him 10 straight minutes inside the game, and he will take the shot. He will drive, and he will pass the ball off. But
So then why don't you just stay with Grimes?
now we
because
in
Grimes
never
will not
land,
take the
bro.
shot. Grimes not taking the shot at all. It's hard to take it for him. He won't take the shot.
Yeah, we in
Better defense.
imagination station now, bro.
But you
Better
see,
defense.
but do you see why I brought it up? This is how people think. I'm not trying to throw Wiz
This is
under the bus.
this is
I'm
cap
saying
right
it's
here,
better
bro.
defense.
But this is what they do: move the goalpost. That's why I brought it up.
It's done better. It's better defense. Is it better defense?
But Wiz, the point is,
No,
you're
man.
still not going to get the
Let's go to the
offense.
point.
And if
Let's go
you
to the
are going to
point.
get the
Real quick.
offense, you have a better chance with Grimes as an offensive player
Is
than you do
Grimes
with
even
McBride.
shooting right now? Is Grimes taking the shots right now that he really gets a shot?
No, but
No.
he could get you
So
he could
therefore,
get you 6 points with his
let's start
3-pointer
from there.
attempts. He's a
See,
good
but
3-pointer.
so the thing is, I think the point that y'all missing, like we gotta relax. We're not talking about Deuce McBride being a starter instead of Grimes. Yeah, we gotta chill out. We gotta chill out. Back up on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? We false started her. We premature on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What we saying is DiVincenzo is the starter. Grimes is situational, and Deuce McBride comes in to get somewhere between 18 to 20 minutes.
Exactly. And
right.
And
with that said, he'll have a role right beside IQ, right beside Josh Hart and Hartenstein, where his defense will be depended on. And we'll be talking, instead of talking about how many points he scores, we'll be talking about defensive win shares and opponents' field goal percentage against. Steals. Those are the numbers that we'll be talking about Deuce. Every conversation that we have about every player, it don't have to be all about points scored.
I know, but I'm not talking about points scored. I'm talking about the fact that he will not be in the corner like moping or like down because he's not getting his shots, or he's not gonna take a shot when he gets a chance to take a shot.
See how you keep making it talk about offense, man.
Yeah.
Hey, leader, you heard me right. You see how you be like, yeah, I agree with you, Uncle Freezie, the defense, and then as soon as he start back, he start talking about offense.
You said it. Grimes' problem is that his offense is lacking so much, it's bringing him down, and his defense is affected by his
see how we talk about offense.
This is what you were talking about, Unc, earlier in the show about people arguing.
But I'm not saying that Deuce should produce offensively. I'm not saying that Deuce will not let his lack of offense affect his game. Where Grimes is like everything affects his game, but mostly because the offense is suffering so much. And because he's like so uncertain.
Crazy. Like we know what we know.
But Wiz, did you hear him say DiVincenzo is starting? You use Grimes situational like DiVincenzo and Grimes' role just switch, and you just add in more time, more usage.
Grimes on the bench. Grimes ain't never taking his warm-ups off.
Yeah, like he's on the bench coming off like DiVincenzo.
He over there with Ryan Arcidiacono.
Yeah, and then you give more minutes to McBride. That's all he said. So he can keep the defense up.
That means when Grimes is off the floor, and
Wiz, no, that means Grimes. Yo, if you put hey, you know what, DSJ, if you in the chat, DSJ, this is just for you, DSJ. When I hear Wiz, this is what it sounds like when doves cry.
No, I'm saying when Grimes is not even playing, right? Because he's not going to get in the minutes right now.
Maybe I'm just like my mother.
DiVincenzo started with 35 plus minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Deuce comes in.
No, he's not playing. No. See, again, Wiz, DiVincenzo ain't playing 32 minutes, bro. Because Grimes is not a 32-minute per game player.
Okay, I'm saying 30. I'm giving Deuce 18 minutes. Okay, 28 minutes. Let's say 28, but I'm not saying...
You giving Deuce 28 minutes?
No, Dante, 28 to 30.
Okay.
Right.
You don't even know what he's talking about.
18 to 20. So when Dante comes off the floor and Deuce comes in for his 5-minute stretch or whatever, he's gonna come in there confident no matter what happens in the game. He's gonna come in there hardcore defense, and no matter what happens in the game, he's gonna still believe in himself. But Grimes does not have that belief. So that's what I'm saying.
Now we're talking about belief. Oh my God!
In himself, in the confidence, the self-confidence, the attitude, the swag. Grimes does not have that swag.
See, now we got to give dudes virtual hugs, bro.
I know he does need a virtual hug. Grimes needs a virtual hug right now, and he's not getting it, and he's not gonna get it.
Yo, he's out here cop-splaining. He cop-splaining.
Right.
I'm gonna say he needs a hug, and he's not gonna get it. So it's time to sit him down and let him watch the game. He's an observer right now. So I'm saying let's make this move. Dante starts. Deuce comes in with his swag and plays the game with confidence and locks down his defensive opponent. That's all I'm saying. And he will not let anything affect him. Whether he gets a shot or no shot or 4 shots, he's going to be locking people down and having that same confidence no matter what happens.
He's going to, yeah. I don't know what his mindset is. DSJ, when I hear Wiz talk about this, and Wiz is my brother. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. But when I hear Wiz talk, all I hear is all cried out. When Wiz is talking about Deuce, all I hear is all alone on a Sunday morning outside of here. The rain is falling. That's what I hear. That's what I hear when I hear Wiz talk about Deuce offense. Right.
That is offense. His confidence.
His offense is offensive.
Whoa.
Yo,
you don't walk around with some toes.
Yeah, why can't we just allow Deuce to come in and play defense, and whatever he gives us, he gives us. Okay. No expectations, no pressure.
Okay. There we go. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's do that.
Right? Because you know what's gonna happen when we we need Deuce to score us 10 points, right? And Deuce can go out there and go 3 for 3 from 3, score 9 points. And you know what Knicks YouTube is going to do? They're going to roast that man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to roast that man. Why not just let that man just go out there and just be athletic and play? Because as soon as we we need 15 points a game from Deuce, right? As soon as that man hit 4 threes, be 4 for 4 from 3 and finish the game with 12 points, we're going to be roasting that man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do.
So, yeah, I'm all for it. Let's go Dante in that starting lineup, and Grimes got to sit down, and let's get Deuce doing his defense when he comes in there to lock people down. And we just, like you said, situational. Grimes. So Grimes becomes almost Fournier in Tibbs' good graces. Is that what you're kind of saying? He's going to be in Tibbs' good graces, but he'll be Fournier waiting for the opportunity for, one night stand. Get out there. You can do this.
No, he's playing the second team. Him and DiVincenzo switching.
No, but Freeze is saying Dante starts, Deuce the second team.
No.
Freeze, is that what he's saying?
Yes.
He said
yes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I'm not saying. I'm saying it as if Deuce is the fifth guard.
Yes, that's what
no role. He's just in there for defense. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
I'm good. I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's it. He's the fifth guard. No expectations. None of that stuff. He'll do the same thing Grimes does, except on the second unit. Just go out there and play defense. If the shot come to him, take it. and then just hustle, be a hustle guy. That's it.
Now give me a situation where Grimes gets minutes.
Never.
Ow.
I got Grimes driving Ubers.
Oh, damn.
Not even Ubers.
That was dollar cabs. Dollar cabs. You can't drive dollar cabs.
No.
I swear, if karma, I'm not gonna lie. I love this show, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think they listen because a lot of the adjustments we talk about, and a lot of things we talk about, we see them doing mid-game, a couple of games later. So I'm just gonna say this just to throw this out there. Grimes, I hope before you get benched, you have at least 2 games of 30 points and you hit 10 3-pointers in both games. And I want to see Unc try to defend your ham sandwich. I know I'm trying to throw smoke on you. I'm trying to sell you like Canadian bacon. We know you a ham sandwich. I'm just trying to smoke you and put you out there as Canadian bacon, bro. But
you know why? But you know why I'm the number 1 Chief Rocker, and you know why that content creation is a hard thing to do.
Why?
Because telling the truth on a daily basis to people that want to people that want you to sell them dreams is hard.
No, you're right.
Right. Like legit the content creation space, a lot of people want you to fluff up things that are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't do that.
No,
I'm not about to come. Corey Lee will tell you, right? Corey Lee will tell you when the Giants started losing and they started slamming. You remember when they started slamming Evan Neal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to Lee.
You talking to me?
Because me and Lee talked about it on the phone, a public one.
Oh, that okay.
Yeah. And so what I was telling him at the time is, yo, they blaming Evan Neal for something that's not his fault.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Wow.
But you know what Giants fans was doing the whole time? They was blaming Evan Neal because the quarterback was a bum.
Exactly. Yes.
Back.
They like, Daniel Jones can't be a bum. We paid him $40 million. Oh, no, that's not true. Daniel Jones can be a bum. He can be injury prone, and he can cash that check every Friday.
Oh.
Right?
Oh,
But you blaming Evan Neal. When we watched the Seattle game, I called Lee. Lee was so mad. I was like, Lee, y'all about to lose, right? The Seattle Monday night game, right? When I saw a cornerback come off the edge and sack Daniel Jones, but Daniel Jones was looking that man in the eyeballs the whole time and didn't get rid of the ball and didn't slide protection.
Exactly.
That's not Evan Neal's fault. You know whose fault that is? That's the damn coach's fault for putting that damn fool in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you see the dude in the slot. Ain't no receiver over there.
Oh man.
This dude made a rookie mistake. He lined up in the slot, acting like he was covering somebody, but wasn't nobody over there. So if you're the quarterback, you know he blitzing because he a cornerback with nobody to cover.
Exactly.
And then Daniel Jones didn't try to make him jump off sides. You know, quarterback like he did none of that trying to make him jump or nothing. He went straight to the line, snapped the ball straight back. And then the dude sacked him. He get up and straight up his helmet, and he looking at Evan Neal.
Oh man.
You make him. Oh man.
He's not lying.
Lee.
Yeah,
Don't we always do that, bro? It'll be somebody else's fault, and we'll blame the one guy. We'll blame. We are blaming Randall. We blaming Randall for holding the ball too long because Quinton Grimes won't shoot. We need to run an offense for Quinton Grimes so he can get more shots. No. Everybody in the league works themselves open and has dribble packages so they can get their shots off. Not Grimes.
No.
Not Grimes. Grimes run down the floor, go to a spot, and stand there. And then when Randall be looking around for somebody to pass to, they're like, well, Randall holding the ball too long. Because this dude over here in the corner ain't trying to get open. And we out here like Randall hold the ball too long. No, Quentin Grimes is trash. It's time for Deuce McBride. It's time to move on. Everybody you put in Grimes' spot does well. Everybody else that played the two get their shots off.
True. Yo, so that's 2 points you hit that when I first started, I said I got 3 points. RJ, Grimes. The third one was rebounding.
Okay.
Deficiency of the past 4 games.
Okay.
What is that? How do you explain that?
Hold on a second. That was the first. Hold on a second. This is the first time all year I think you got not rebounded. It's gonna happen,
The
bro.
4th time, the straight.
You know what I'm saying? We're not going. Hold on a second. We're not gonna out rebound everybody every time, every night. You know this,
My
right?
man, it's the third
It
straight
doesn't
game.
happen.
It's the third straight game, maybe the 4th. It's the third straight game, maybe the 4th game. We've been out rebounded.
Hold on a second. We only got like 3 cats who are really solid rebounders. Besides, 4 cats. Excuse me.
But
You know what I'm saying? That's hard. Hold on a second. We're talking about Hart. We're talking about Hart, Randall. We're talking about iHeart, and we're talking about especially Mitch. Excuse me.
Okay. Again.
You know what I mean?
Again, I'm just saying that the last 4 games we've been even, but the last 3 for sure we've been out rebounded, especially offensive rebounds. What is that something to be concerned about? I'm not saying we're gonna
no
the sky's falling.
No, because what you're talking about is the invisible point of correlation to causation.
Right.
Right. So you didn't explain why the rebounds were down. You're just saying that rebounding is down is a problem.
Right. It's a concern.
Right.
Not a problem necessarily. It's my concern. Is it a concern that's valid?
Well, if it wasn't a problem, why would it be a concern?
Because we've been living off the fact that we've been out rebounding teams to get, offensively, to get more shots because our shooting was not very good. So I want to look at the long-term picture. Is it a short-term issue that's not going to affect us, or is it long-term going to affect us? And what's the cause?
I was wanting to be with you on this one, Wes. To be honest with you,
so
but I think this is Chicken Little. I think you're saying the sky is falling.
No, I'm not saying this guy. I'm just asking, is it a concern?
Yeah, I know you asked me a question and I'm trying to explain it.
Okay.
You said no. I'm just asking, and I'm saying no. I want to answer.
No, I'm not saying. I said, is there a concern? And the answer is no concern. Okay. I'm saying this guy's from saying that we've won the last 3 games, right?
Wiz. Before you get that far, can I just answer?
Yes.
The reason why rebounds are down is because the Knicks shooting is up. Excellent. When you make more shots, there are less rebounds.
Last game before that, were there more or less rebounds? And the shot percentages. I do want to,
because you're speaking. So now you're speaking to two different things. You're speaking to rebound margin and in-game rebound margin versus a team, right? We're being out-rebounded. That means you're concerned that another team is grabbing more rebounds than us, right? But you're using our rebounding is down, right? So which one is it? Are you concerned that other teams are out-rebounding us, or that our total number of rebounds are going down?
Oh, we'll be out-rebounded.
Oh, that's a different. Okay.
So I meant the compared to the other team, we've been out rebound and outshot, by the way, also on 2 of the last 3 games at minimum.
No, we hadn't, Wiz.
Actually, let's pull them up. What you mean? What happened?
I'm looking at them right now, Wiz.
Okay, let's go to the last 4 games. What was game 4 games ago? Who was that? Boston? Or who was that?
No.
4
games ago, I think it was Washington.
Okay, whoever it is. Let's look at it 4 games ago. What was that shot total against for us again and them?
Was it Washington then the Suns?
Okay, yeah. You're right about Toronto. Toronto took more shots. So they took 100 shots.
Yeah, I think that's more offensive rebounds.
They took 100 shots, right? But at the same time, they were 6 of 32 from 3.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you want to speak to correlation or causation, or is the shots, or is there 56 missed shots the problem?
Yep, and they got a lot of their rebounds offensively too.
Yeah. Well.
So there were 101 missed shots in this game, right? 101 missed shots in this game, and Toronto grabbed 48 rebounds.
Okay. Offensive rebounds versus us.
So what's the point? What are we getting at?
I'm just wondering if it's a concern. I'm looking at it because we've been notorious.
We are not.
I think it's 43.
You are concerned.
Yeah, I think we had 43 rebounds.
I mean, watch our part of our trademark was we were the #1 offensive rebounding team.
Wiz, what's your concern though? Wiz, what's your concern?
Is that if this pattern continues and our shooting does not maintain the high numbers we've been doing, what's the possible effect of that down the line against the quality?
Wiz, you know what you get if you rub two ifs together?
Yes.
A fire.
Fire, exactly.
You rub two ifs together, you get a fire, bro. I don't want to rub two ifs together, bro.
Okay. Maybe I could. Again, I'm always looking for possibilities to close any gap, any holes that are open, to make sure that it doesn't affect us against quality teams. Can I ask you this, Wiz? Yeah.
The Knicks shot 44.4% from three tonight. Is that a concern?
Yes, it's a concern because the lack of maintaining that number, like RJ's shooting, is very unlikely.
Okay.
Therefore, if we put him at 38%, what was the score with 30% shooting? If our threes were at 38%.
At the start of the week, the Knicks were 9th in 3-point shooting, right? After tonight, the Knicks are 7th.
Okay, but 44% is well above our average, right? Are we concerned that if we shot our average, what would the score have been?
Well,
I think about those dynamics just because I just like looking at all possibilities.
Is the sky falling? Wiz, is the sky falling, bro?
Not at all. It's not. It's
And Wiz, to answer your point about rebounding, if we had more rebounding, exactly what after Unc just said about how our rebounds have been going away because our shots have been going up, like we've been making more shots. If we're missing more shots, we're going to get more attempts on grabbing more rebounds, which would bring down our percentage, which would hurt us as a team. So we're shooting good and still rebounding as a team over 40 rebounds. Even though we had, I think, 44 tonight and they had 48. So they out-rebound us 4 more.
Right.
You know what's been happening, though, with our team? We've been winning games because we've been out-rebounding our teams, especially offensively. They get more shots so we could score.
We were missing shots, taking more shots to get to a higher percentage. To where now we're at a higher percentage with not taking as much shots and not as much risk.
But we've been
so we're being more
efficient. Rebounds, though, from the team that's missing. We want to stop them from having offensive rebounds to do what we've been doing, winning games by having multiple shots at the basket. So I'm just looking at it. Is that something we should look at or not? And the answer could be no. I'm not. You guys act like I'm panicking, like, oh my God, we're about to die. No, I'm just saying. I just want to look at it and just say, hey, is that something we should look at? And what's the dynamic there? Is it because they're missing so many shots? But is our defense?
That's what it sounds like, Wiz. It sounds like
rebound also not really.
You putting the wrong thing on your mic.
Are we not blocking out? Are we not playing aggressive? Randall had 2 rebounds one game, right?
If they're making shots, there's no rebounds to grab.
If that team is missing shots and they're grabbing offensive rebounds, they're rebounds to be caught on the defensive end. To be
Wiz, but you can't miss a shot off an offensive rebound?
Yes, so I'm just saying that they're getting offensive rebounds, and that increases the chance of getting the basket because more than one shot for any NBA team gives them a chance to make that shot, right? It proves dramatically, right, that the offensive rebound, the next time they shoot, is going to more than likely will be a basket. So I want to say if that was not these weaker teams, if that was a Milwaukee or Boston or Philly, Because again, we've been winning against losing teams with losing records, teams weaker than us, teams not necessarily as long as Orlando.
Right.
I want to be prepared that we are looking at that space and going,
I
where's why
think
that happen?
it's.
I'm just saying, I just like to look at all the possibilities.
I think this sounds like a Netflix conspiracy movie.
Absolutely, and I love conspiracy theories too, man. I like the flat Earth theory. I think
Yeah.
Kyrie's right. I don't drive too far when I leave my house because I'm afraid to go off the edge, man.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't go sailing. I don't take yachts.
Yeah, you know this team is 12-7, right?
Are they?
No.
Are they 12-7?
But Wiz, I just want to say something.
Are they really 3-7? Because what's the record against winning teams?
Oh my God, Wiz, can I just say something?
So every team you play is going to have a winning record?
No, I just want to know the record against winning versus losing.
I'm because I need to make sure I get my answer correct. So every team we play is going to have a winning record.
Absolutely not. But I just want to say the ratio of winning versus losing teams. What's the ratio? Is it too dramatically different? Where the losers
if we're using geometry and we still get to the fact that the Knicks are 12-7, what's the issue?
Because we've not been playing winning teams. We've been playing losing teams.
No, the issue is a Marine.
Maybe now, but you gotta also
math.
look at when we were playing them. Some of those teams we were playing were 2-3, were having a winning record, and now they probably don't.
No,
like if you look at Atlanta,
I reckon it's 9-0 against teams with losing records at the time we play them. If they're winning now, it'll be fine. But they were always losing records against every team we've played so far that we've won that had losing records. So the record of 9-0 against losing teams, the time we played them, they had losing records. Now they may have worse records right now, the Clippers, but at the moment we played them, they were still losing records. The teams we have lost the majority of our games against have been teams with winning records that have sustained the winning records. And maybe a couple are actually gone to losing records, but we beat them in the winning records. In fact, the other way around is that we've beaten teams who at the time we played them had winning records or were 0-1 or 1-0, and now they are losing records. So is our record a true reflection of the overall and Eastern Conference? I don't know if it is. It could be that we got the weaker teams first, and then we started blame things like back-to-back and 4 games in 5 days, and then today we have a back-to-back and we dominated a back-to-back, and go, look, we can do back-to-backs and dominate. If we have to play in 40 minutes and 30 minutes the night before, it's not the back-to-back, it's our team's mentality and skill set. So I'm just throwing it out there. I'm trying to play devil's advocate a little bit, but I'm also
the devil doesn't need a lawyer.
Oh, actually, but he could use one.
I like that one.
Use one sometimes, though. I mean, I'm telling you, he could use one sometimes. He's got a bad rap sometimes because the fire is good, the heat's good sometimes. But you don't need to be nice and comfortable. Sometimes a little fire is good.
I'll take your word for it. I don't want to try it. I'll take your word for it though.
Cook some marshmallows.
I'm glad you said that.
Cook some marshmallows and stuff. Cook some a nice steak with a fire. You're like,
no, I won't.
I'm good, bro.
I'll take your word for it on that one.
You know what I'm saying? Because no matter how much you take off all your clothes, you still gonna be hot, bro. I'd rather warm up than trying to find a cool spot in hell.
Get it hot in here. You gonna take off all your clothes?
Yeah. I didn't make that song though. Somebody else did. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here, man. We done went over 3 hours. Thank y'all, everybody, for coming through.
New York, go.
So make sure y'all check out Ron in the morning. Still Knicks fans, rocking and rolling at 11 a.m. Make sure y'all check out Ron at 11, man. We gonna holler at y'all, man. Peace.